getting you ready for game time. Join me, Sal from Behind New York Basketball, as I announce play-by-play. Make sure to smash the like and subscribe, because now we're about to go live. Entering the pregame, we now present Sal from Behind New York Basketball. And what's good, everybody? Glad to have you guys in the stream being a part here tonight. Once again on the channel, massive Game 6 Eastern Conference first round of the playoffs. It still continues tonight. The Boston Celtics had a chance to put away the game against the Hawks on Tuesday, and the Celtics choked on a big one, and here they are playing a Game 6 on the road. Celtics lead the series 3-2. The Hawks with all the momentum entering tonight's game in their home Florida with DeJounte Murray back as well. And Atlanta came down from a 13-point deficit to win 119-117. Trae Young cold-blooded in that Game 5 matchup. It's the last game we left off with the Boston Celtics, the biggest, fattest chokers in America. We're back to see if they can redeem themselves, bounce back, and we'll see if they can take on Philly in the second round or if the Hawks are going to force a Game 7. If you guys are new in the stream, make sure to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Change in jersey for me tonight. Put the Tatum on the back seat right there behind. So I'm not wearing the Tatum jersey tonight. Tatum went just 1 for 11 from three-point range. Really just a rough game which hurt the Celtics' chances, losing the last one. Turnovers, major issue. Last 5 minutes in the matchup, too lax. They got too relaxed and too cautious, basically, with their offense and kept on slowing down the tempo, let Atlanta just get back set defensively. And the back-to-back turnovers that they had with around like 4.5 minutes left to go, those are the two possessions we looked back on changing the momentum of that game in favor of the Hawks, and then the Hawks flipping the switch and Trae going off red hot for ice Trae down to the final 5 minutes. That last game in Game 5. He was the top scorer. He had 39. He had 38 with 13 assists in Game 5 for Trae Young. Jaylen Brown, phenomenal game for him. 35 for Brown. Tatum, though, just 19 on 8 of 21 shooting. 1 for 11 from three-point range. Mario, Jeffrey, welcome to the stream, guys. Glad to have you guys back in. If you guys are new in the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Yup, same thing with the Bruins. Had a chance to put away the Panthers last night. Couldn't do so. And, man, Boston sports. These two teams here. So high expectations, phenomenal regular season, but come playoff time, you got to put it all together, and you cannot be the chokers right now of America. Milwaukee losing yesterday against the Heat as that series is over. Jimmy Butler just going off in that series, scoring above 37 points per game on average in that series. Playoff Jimmy taking over for the Heat, going to take on the Knicks in round number 2 in the Eastern Conference semis. We got an 8 versus a 5, and then Celtics looking to keep it normal with a 2 versus a 3 if they're able to win this one, but the Hawks looking to play spoiler into it. Hey, there we go. Thanks so much for the update there, Jeffrey. Yeah, so Patriots in the mid part of the draft going to be picking tonight. And glad to have you guys join in, be a part here tonight on tonight's stream. Hit us up in the chat, by the way, who you guys like tonight in this one, Celtics or Hawks. Everybody fully healthy for Atlanta in this matchup. DeJounte Murray, he is back, as he served his 1-game suspension, inappropriate conduct when an official after the end of game number 4. Celtics have yet to lose back-to-back games so far in this playoff series. They got up 2-0. Hawks took game 3. Celtics took game 4. And then the Hawks took game 5. Celtics yet to go on a losing streak. We'll see how this one goes tonight. Daniel, welcome to the stream, man. Thanks for joining in, bud. This series should be completely wrapped up by now, but just those last 5 minutes of Game 5, that was a crusher. I had said it before, just go back to the 2 possessions that flipped the switch for the Hawks, gave them life, was those 2 possessions that they had turnovers. And if they can do it with Trae, they got all the confidence in the world now that they have Murray back, which Murray has been spectacular in this playoff series. They have an opportunity to do some damage tonight with DeJounte Murray. The Celtics let this Atlanta Hawks team just hanging around, and the Hawks here on their home floor tonight, State Farm Arena. They're a 7-point underdog, but there's one player you don't want to face in the playoffs. Number 1, that would go to Jimmy Butler. Number 2, that would go to Trae Young. Trae Young took his Hawks team to the Eastern Conference Finals 2 years ago. This Hawks team, no joke. The Heat, the underdogs, is the 8 seed, 1-5 last night against the Bucks. The Hawks would have to force a Game 7 for these two teams to play once again on Saturday night. That would be at... They got the set time already for that game on Saturday. So if it does happen, that would be a 7:30 p.m. game on Saturday between Atlanta and Boston if the Hawks are able to force a Game 7 tonight. Aaron, welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining in. Hopefully the Celtics bounce back in this one. If you guys are new in the stream, make sure to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe, ring the notification bell, as well as we're about to tip off in just a moment. Winner of this playoff series will take on the Philadelphia 76ers. That playoff series will not start until Monday. Celtics come into tonight's matchup 7-point favorites on the line, over under at 229.5 for this game today. About to get rolling here in just a moment. Hawks will go with a uniform that they've wore for most of the series. The black jerseys, yellow numbers, yellow leathers with a red outline. DeJounte Murray, he is back tonight inside the starting lineup, serving his 1-game suspension in game number 5. Celtics will go with their classic green jerseys tonight. White numbers, white letters. Jason Tatum looking to bounce back. Just made only 1 3-point shot in the last game for Tatum. Jaylen Brown carried the team. They scored 60 points in the paint. Jaylen Brown dropped down 35. Trae Young, DeJounte Murray, DeAndre Hunter, John Collins, Clint Capella, the starting 5 tonight for the Hawks. Celtics starting lineup: Marcus Smart, Derek White, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, and Al Horford. Yep, for the fake Ethan, it will come soon as we are underway for this one, and the Celtics control the opening tip. Boston left to right on the floor as they have the basketball first. This game taking place at State Farm Arena, home of the Atlanta Hawks. Celtics skip pass, right corner, catching fire 3. Jaylen Brown zips it through, picks off where he left off in the last game. Marcus Smart gets the assist, and Jaylen Brown, the right corner 3, and a quick 3 on the board for JB. First possession for Atlanta. Trae, 38 points, took over the game in the last 5 minutes on Tuesday. Trae, top of the key, working on Tatum. 8 on the shot clock. Trae, bounce pass down low, deflected, picked up and into the hands of Trae. Floats it downhill, deflected, intercepted in the key by Smart. Great first play defensively for the Celtics. Brown up the floor, takes the 3, miss rim short. Tatum pins it right off of Capella, though, goes out of bounds, and it's last off of Capella. Great heads-up play there by Jason Tatum, battling for that rebound, and the Celtics looking like they wanted more here in the first 45 seconds so far. Celtics out-hustling the Hawks in the first 45 seconds. Still got 47 minutes and 15 seconds remaining. White floats up the runner inside the key, no good to follow. It is good, though, for Marcus Smart for 2. Quick 5-zip lead for Boston. 1 minute into action, Hawks deep range 3. Trae missed poorly off the bottom left part of the glass, took a 34-footer, and the rebound goes back to Boston. That's a shot selection you cannot have in the early stage of the game if you're Trae Young and the Hawks. Brown missed the layup, too tall off the glass. That was well contested by Atlanta. Hawks have it now. Murray, top of the free throw circle, working on Tatum. Murray, dribble drive, kick out to the corner. Collins catching fire 3, right corner, missed off the rim. Al Horford comes out with a defensive rebound. Celtics looking to push it. Brown attacks, dribble drive to the cup, stripped, knocked out of bounds. It will stay Celtics basketball. Celtics out on a run so far this game, looking to attack, looking to push it up the floor, and that's been a key that's helped them out, especially points in the paint in the last game. Outnumbering Atlanta 60-38 in that number. If they had pushed the basketball and attacked the last 5 minutes of game number 5, they would have won. They had a 13-point lead, but instead the Hawks able to force a game 6 tonight. Inbound, Smart underneath, no good. Missed off the back rim. Offensive rebound off the Smart as Capella lost it. Smart stole it away, and Smart got knocked down and fouled. Clock will stop with 10:28 left to go. Marcus Smart will head to the free throw line now and shoot 2. You can see the first minute and a half of action. Boston just wants it much, much more tonight. Much more hungrier team. If you guys are doing the stream, make sure to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe, ring that notification bell as we got over 70 plus watching. Hit us up in the chat, by the way, who you guys got in this one tonight, Celtics or Hawks. First shot, good by Smart. Marcus Smart, second free throw coming up at the line. right down the middle. Drills them both 7-zip Boston. Cannot get lax in this game. Gotta get up, stay ahead. That's the motto tonight in this game for the Celtics. Get ahead, stay ahead. Murray, top of the key. Murray drives on Horford inside the low post. Murray passes right corner. Baseline drive. Trey swings it out to the top to Murray. Catch and fire 3. Murray off the back rim, no good. Offensive rebound snatched away by Capella. Another chance. Trey up fake. Jumper deep 2 over. Jaylen Brown got it. First bucket tonight for the Hawks. It's Trae Young for the deep 2. Alan, welcome to the stream, man. Thanks so much for joining back in. 2 minutes into action. Under 10 minutes left to go in the first. Tatum bounce pass left wing. Horford hands it off to Smart. Smart has a lot of space at the left elbow. Bounce pass down to the roll down. Al Horford throwing it down with a two-handed flush. Great to see there for Big Al off the pick and roll. Marcus Smart able to find him right behind the defense. And Horford on the board with his first 2. Kenny, welcome to the stream, man. Thanks for joining in. Yeah, hopefully able to take care of business. Bounce back in this one. Great contest defensively by Horford. 4-on-3 up the floor. Quarter 3. Marcus Smart. Swoosh. Celtics, a machine right now to start off this game. 12-2 Boston. They are hungry. They are looking to bounce back. And they are looking to make sure that they never go on a losing streak in this playoff series. 12-2 Celtics. Timeout taken on the floor by the Hawks with 9:23 left to go in the first. Way to go. What a start here for Boston. Now you got to keep this same intensity that you've been starting off the game with throughout the entire course of the game. Cannot be lax. Last 5 minutes of Game 5, that was a no-no. When they slowed down the basketball, they just had too much faith in themselves, too much comfort. And you got to still be the aggressor, still attack, even when you're up against this Hawks team, because it doesn't matter how much you're up by. You just got to stay locked, stay focused, and control the game and close it out and play the full 48. We saw that last night. The Bucks blew a 16-point lead in the fourth quarter to the Heat. The Heat came back and won yesterday. Ron, welcome in. Thanks for joining in, man. Marcus Smart, great start for him. 7 points, the top scorer. 3-point shot made on the first bucket tonight by Jaylen Brown. Al Horford's got 2 off a slam dunk. Jason Tatum's yet to even attempt a shot so far. Tatum, 2 rebounds. Smart, 7 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. The player of the game so far. Only 2 made by the Hawks is Trae Young. Virgilio, welcome in. Yeah, I think out of all the games I've ever covered, that's probably the maddest I've ever been. Yep, trying to jog my memory back. Yeah, it's probably the maddest I've ever been in a stream before in that last game. Just so disappointing when you had a chance to put them away. A 13-point lead with like 6 minutes left and they couldn't. Yeah, and I've covered some bad Celtics chokes before. That one, in my opinion, was the worst. Because of it being a playoff game against a team that you should have sent home packing. Yeah, things going pretty well. Michael, welcome to the stream, man. Thanks for joining back in. Almost 100 watching right now. If you guys are new in the channel, make sure to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe, and ring that notification bell as well if you guys would like to be notified for future live streams here. Let us know out in the chat who you guys are rooting for tonight in this game as well, Celtics or Hawks. This is the only game going down tonight in the NBA. Thunder and Suns closing out their series matchups on Tuesday. Yep, Jimmy Butler, man, just phenomenal what he's done in the playoffs. Yeah, Tatum in these playoffs, he had a couple of good ones at the start, but just cracking under pressure as the games keep on going. No, I think Celtics gonna take this one. I hope. It's a big issue if they choke another one. Didn't learn for their previous mistake. Raphael, welcome to the stream. Celtics coming out the first 2 minutes and 43 seconds of action so far, and they're just showing that they're the hungrier team so far this matchup. But a very little sample size we've got of the time on the clock right now. Got to play the full 48. And still, this is a long way to go right now in this game. 12-2, 9:15 left. Trey back from the timeout, takes a deep range three, no good. Capella, offensive rebound, soars right over 4 Celtics players and puts it up and through. It was Horford, White, Tatum, and Brown all going up for the rebound, and Capella out-rebounded each of them. Missed jumper quick in the air by Boston. So it goes back to the Hawks. And that was the first attempted shot by Tatum tonight, blocked by Horford. Here goes the Celtics back up the floor. They got numbers, 3-on-1. Smart. A nice ball fake right to the rim. He scores in the left-handed layup. Out of transition. Beautiful defense there by Al Horford. He was putting on a block fest in the last game. Jason Tatum, man, just terrible shot selection he missed in his first 3. Went just 1 for 10 in the last game from 3. Really cost the Celtics the game. Hunter looking for the foul call. Couldn't get it, but he floated it up inside and scored. Richard, welcome to stream, man. Thanks for joining in. 8:20 left to go in the first. Horford takes a 3, missed off the rim. Rebound controlled by Murray. Hawks take it up the floor past midcourt. Murray defended by Smart. Ball poke loose. Able to pick it up. Murray, though. Murray passes right corner. Hunter with a 3. Hunter bricks it off the back rim, and the rebound controlled by Brown. Jaylen Brown pass midcourt, defended by Collins now. Brown, jumper, deep 2 over Collins, skipped around the rim and out. Just got to get back to the paint here for Boston. They're attempting a lot of deep 2s as of late, and we see the score stagnant on the board. Trey floats it up over the top for Capella, and he scores behind the defense for 2. Pick and roll right there. Celtics defense not locked in. That's the first pick and roll allowed in this game. They got crushed in the fourth quarter in the previous 2 games because of that. Horford has it at the right wing, moves it out right corner to White. White launches a 3 before we have a whistle and a foul. The clock will stop. It's called in the Hawks away from the basketball. Yep, that's probably the most angriest. So if you guys tune in for the last game on Tuesday, Game 5, that's probably the most angriest I've ever been on the Celtics stream of Boston choking games. And I've covered a lot of games that the Celtics have choked before. Baseline drive, Brown powers his way, lost it, turned it over, and it was a steal on the key by Capella. Trey accelerates right to the cup, gets fouled, and he draws one on Tatum. So Jason Tatum picks up his first personal foul tonight. First team foul by Boston. The clock will stop with 7:17. Tatum so far, 0 points on the board in almost the first 5 minutes. 1 poorly missed 3. And picks up his first personal. Trae Young, 2 shots at the free throw line. First one's good. So this was a 12-2 lead, and now it's 14-9. That's the thing. I'm not comfortable with any lead. Certainly not a 20-point lead, 25-point lead, because this team was able to come back from the monumental collapse of Ben Simmons in the playoffs, giving up that wide-open slam dunk, passing that up as Jason Tatum goes right to the rack, soars in the rim with a 2-handed jam. That's what you got to do there for you, Tatum. Yeah, they trailed by 26. They came back and won 2 years ago to get to the Eastern Conference Finals. That game against Philly to win in the Eastern Conference semis. Missed 3 in the corner by Murray. Rebound Tatum. Brown has it up the floor. Brown dribbles up to the free throw circle. Rises for the J. Missed off the mark. Rebound controlled by Murray. Celtics by 6. 6:35 left to go in the first. Trey at the edge of the midcourt logo. Struggling shooting the ball so far for the Hawks in this game. Trey at the left wing working on Horford. 0 for 6 from 3. Trey thought about a step back. Makes the pass to Murray outside Trey. Trey 5 in the shot clock. Floats up the shot. Got it. And 1. 6:21 left to go. Trae Young and 1 coming up the free throw line. Al Horford picks up his first personal foul, and the Hawks once again in this playoff series down by 10. They keep on hanging in. 10-point deficit, piece of cake for us. We came back down by 13 against Boston in the last game. Came down by 26 2 years ago against Philadelphia. No lead is comfortable in the NBA. We saw yesterday the Heat down by 16 against the Bucks. Came back and won in overtime. Free throw is good by Trey's up to 7. It's only a 3-point game now. Tatum dribbles past midcourt. 6:15 left to go in the first. A lot of basketball remaining. Bounce past Jaylen. Rises for the J. Got it for the mid-range shot for 2 for Jaylen Brown. Midway through the first now. If you guys are new in the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe tonight. Murray has it now at the top of the key for Atlanta. Murray Dribbles up to the key, passes left corner. Collins, spin move on Horford, goes backdoor. He scores with a layup, +1 for John Collins. Al Horford with his second quick personal foul now. And he is much needed defensively. He was a human block fest in the last game for Al Horford, and he picks up 2 quick personal fouls in the first 6 minutes and 10 seconds tonight. It's a bad sign for Boston. Scratch and Sniff, welcome back in. Thanks for joining in. Yeah, feel free to let us know out in the chat where you guys are from, by the way. Got a lot of Philippines representing the channel, I feel like, come playoff time. So Horford's now on the bench. 2 quick personal fouls past the midway mark of the first quarter. Free throw is good by Collins. Is only a 2-point game. Seems like every single possession Boston scores, Atlanta responds with a 3-point play right back with a and 1 foul. Brown driving right to the cup. Big time contact, and that'll be called an offensive foul by Jaylen Brown. Celtics getting out of control right now in this game. Jaylen Brown, offensive foul. Al Horford, 2 personal fouls on the bench. Tatum's got 1. They just picked up their 4th personal as a team now for Boston. Things getting out of control at the moment. Hawks able to take the charge. It goes back to Atlanta. 5:37 left. Robert, welcome to the stream, man. Yeah, glad to have you join in. Scratch and Sniff out in Portland, Oregon. Welcome on board. Zachariah, welcome to the stream. We got 5:30 left to go. Trey takes the 3. He's got it. And that's the first lead in the night for the Hawks. Down 12-2, and now they lead 19-18. It's a 17-6 run as the Celtics respond. Tatum makes a 3 right back. 21-19, approaching 5 minutes left to go in the first. If you guys are just tuning in, the Celtics have choked a 10-point lead that they had in the first 3 minutes. Missed 3 by the Hawks. Offensive rebound. Capella sends it over to the edge of the logo to Trey. Trey, 5 minutes left to go. Thought about a step back, makes the pass to his left to Trey once again. 5 the shot clock. Everybody knows he's going to shoot it. Trey, towards his right, gets past Hauser, floats up the runner, missed off the rim, no good. Rebound tip to Rob Williams for the defensive rebound. Here goes to Boston. Tatum up fake, sends it off to Brogdon. Deep range 3, swoosh. That's good, baby. Malcolm Brogdon lights it up from downtown. 5-point lead for Boston. If you're Joe Mazzulla, man, you got to play that man much more. Malcolm Brogdon, key for Boston there. They could have used him late stage of game number 5. Baseline drive, Hunter. Hunter puts it up, no good, too strong off the glass. Tippin goes right over Rob Williams for 2 for DeAndre Hunter. Vegas, welcome back in. Thanks for joining in. Sister Surround, welcome back to the stream. Glad to have you back in. Wow, Max Asmus commits to Texas. Thanks for the update there, Vegas. That is huge for Texas. Yeah, they lost a lot of players to graduation. That is huge to them. BC Elda Verdon, welcome to the stream. Tatum, top of the key, bounce pass Hauser, takes the 3, makes the 3 from downtown for Sam Hauser. Bang, bang. Celtics by 6. 3:40 left to play in the first. Hawks with a possession. Murray passes out left wing perimeter off to Trey. 14 on the shot clock. Trey gets space. Moves it out left corner into the hands of Sadiq Bey. First time today. Backs his way. Low post. Bey double teamed. Hook over Hauser. No good. Offensive rebound back to Bey. Bey going up. Draws the blocking foul from behind by Hauser. And Sadiq Bey will shoot 2 at the free throw line. Hawks now on the bonus. Celtics pick up their 5th personal foul. As a team now with 3:28 left to go in the first. If you guys are new in the stream, make sure to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. What a start here of tonight's game. Celtics led early on 12-2, but the Hawks have been hanging in. They took a brief lead at one point, 19-18. Celtics on top once again. Now it's 27-22. The first free throw is good by Sadiq Bey. Second shot's good as well at the free throw line. Trae Young, the top scorer so far for Atlanta. He's got 10, the lone player in double figures tonight. Marcus Smart, best player on the floor offensively for the Celtics with 9. 5 each by Tatum and Brown so far. Celtics with the ball. Tatum top of the key. Dribbles towards his left, guarded one-on-one by Okongwu. Tatum, step back 3, tough shot, no good. And the rebound controlled by Bey. Rob Williams tried to soar up for it. Got knocked down. No call by the referee, though. Kick out. Corner open. 3. Saddiq Bey. Celtics late on the closeout with Hauser. Saddiq Bey rips it through as he makes the 3. 27-26. And a timeout taken on the floor by Joe Mazzulla of Boston as here comes the Hawks. 3:01 left to go in the first. Just hanging in this series when you try to put them away. Atlanta has become your absolute nightmare for Boston. They just keep on hanging in. So we take the timeout on the floor. 3:01 left to go. Celtics by 1. Shots weren't falling early from three-point range for Atlanta. Now they are. They started off 0 for 6 from the perimeter. Ever since, though, they are 2 for 3 from downtown. And watch out, Celtics 5 for 9 so far from three-point range to start off this game. Celtics in the first 3 minutes looked like they were the more hungrier team on the floor, looking to bounce back. But the Hawks, they said, not so fast to that. So they led briefly, and now they're trailing by 1. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure to hit that thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Let us know out in the chat who you guys like tonight in this one here, Celtics or Hawks. Yep. Yeah, Judge Onan, welcome back in. Yeah, Celtics, it's crunch time. Crunch time, they just think that they already have the game in the bag. They start slowing down the basketball during crunch time, and then they choke it away. You got to keep on pushing it, keep on being aggressive, and have players that can control the basketball, control tempo, keep the ball in front, and not turn it over. And when we look back at the final 5 minutes of Game 5, those 2 possessions where they turned it over back-to-back, that's what really just put them, just flipped the momentum over to the Hawks. Gave the Hawks signs of life when the Celtics turned it over twice, and then after that, the Hawks got hot with Trey. Yep. Yeah, exactly. Gotta keep on attacking. And right now, this is not a good sign for Boston. Al Horford's in foul trouble early on. Al Horford with 2 personal fouls. Carly has been on the bench ever since he's picked up a quick 2. Tatum and Brown with 1 personal foul. So their key players right now have picked up at least 1 personal foul for most of their key guys on the floor, whereas Atlanta, just 1 personal foul each so far by Clint Capella and DeAndre Hunter. They got to get to the free throw line much more. I think that's one of the things that hasn't been said by a lot of people so far about this series, but Boston really needs to just get more opportunities to get to the charity stripe in this type of matchup and put the Hawks into foul trouble, because that's never happened so far in this series. It's been the other way around, where Atlanta's been able to make big-time free throws towards the late stretch of the game and get themselves back in it and put the Celtics into foul trouble. (27-26), 1-point lead for Boston as we come back from the timeout. We have 3 minutes left to go in the first. Celtics will get the inbound. Malcolm Brogdon, Sam Hauser, Derek White, Rob Williams, and Jason Tatum. That's the 5 on the floor currently. Rob Williams, his pass intercepted, looking to hand it off to White. White bobbled it, lost it. Saddiq Bey came up with a steal. Bey, jumper, inside the key, missed off the front rim. A rebound snatched away by Rob Williams. White takes up the floor. White, top of the key. Gets past Bey, dribbles up to the elbow, floats it up over the top off the roll down. Rob Williams throws it down with a 2-handed jam. Beautiful assist right there by Derek White. Celtics by 3. Jay Ramirez, welcome back in the stream. Thanks so much for joining in, man. Trevor, welcome back in. Yep, definitely. Celtics choking too many big leads this season. Missed corner 3 by Bogdanovic. Rebound tip to Tatum. Tatum at the right wing. Tatum dribbles up inside the key. Tatum, Euro step downhill to the rim. Gets knocked down and gets fouled. Exactly what I talked about during the timeout. Just gotta attack more. Put them into foul trouble. Jason Tatum will head to the free throw line coming up shooting 2. Oh, wow. Thanks for the update there, Vegas. So, Raptors receiving permission to interview Becky Hammon for the head coaching position. Potentially the first woman head coach in the NBA, possibly, if she gets that position. Wow. Young content, welcome to the stream, man. First one is good at the line for Tatum. 2:10 left to play in the first if you guys are just tuning in. Second free throw by Tatum, right down the middle. Celtics by 5. Jason Tatum with 7 so far tonight. Top scorers Marcus Smart with 9, Jaylen Brown with 5. 2 minutes left to go in the first. Top of the key, Trey. Trey working on Brogdon. Step back 3 in the air. Laser right through the shoot. That's good for the triple by Trae Young. Just so good in the step back. 13 by Trey. He is the top scorer tonight. Gennarde, welcome to the stream. Gonna find ways to defend Trey. Too lethal in the step back. Tatum attacks downhill to the rim. Tatum, oh, he missed the layup. That's the first big ew of the game. Jason Tatum, wide open layup downhill with a left hand. Looking for the finger roll. Went off the front rim, around it out. Rebound back to Boston off the Hawks miss. 1:25 left to go in the first. White, kick out to the corner. 3 by Hauser. Offensive foul. It's committed by Derek White. It will go back to Atlanta. The Hawks take their second charge in the night. Michael, welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining in. Anthony, welcome to the channel, man. Best of luck there tonight. Taking the Celtics money line over 230 for this matchup. 1:24 left to go in the game clock in the first. Only a 2-point lead for Boston. If you guys are tuning in, the Celtics have choked on another early lead. They were up by 10 early on. The score is 12-2. Hawks with possession. Trey looking to take the lead for the Hawks. They briefly held a 19-18 lead with a Trae Young step back. Trey downhill to the rim gets fouled. And that's charged to Grant Williams. Grant Williams picks up the personal foul not even 15 seconds into the game. Some really questionable substitutions that head coach Joe Mazzulla has made. In that last game, he put in Blake Griffin with about 10 minutes left to play in the fourth quarter. That's a guy that you put in when you're up by 30 in the final minute and about to close out the game. He put Blake Griffin in the fourth quarter when the Hawks were down by just I think 11 or 12 at that point. First free throw is good by Trey. Just really questionable. Grant Williams, who has barely played in the series, out on the floor currently. Second free throw by Trey, that is good. And that's where the youth of coaching is coming in right now. A coach who has yet to have any playoff experience. Really just youthful coaching staff here by Boston. And I worry in the matchup against the Heat with Eric Spoelstra advancing. Eric Spoelstra showing why he's one of the greatest head coaches of all time in the NBA. Took a number 8 seed in 5 games to beat the Bucks. Throwing it down with a left-handed jam. Something you don't see too often right there. Malcolm Brogdon dribble drive attack. Jams it home with a left-handed finish for the 6th man of the year. 1 minute left to go. Bay. Outside moves to the Trey. Trey top of the key working on Grant Williams. Step back 3 over Grant. Sinks it through. Get that man off the floor. What the hell is he doing on the court right now, Joe Mazzulla? Get that man off the floor. He needs to go. Grant Williams gets absolutely burned on a step back 3 by Trae Young. And Trae the top scorer in this game by far tonight, as he has got himself 18 points in his first quarter. 3-point shot, air ball by Tatum. Battle for the rebound. Knocked out of bounds. Touched by Grant Williams at the baseline. And it will go back to the Hawks. Grant Williams on the floor right now getting burned off a step back. He's barely even played in this playoffs. Should be on the number 1 bus with J.D. Davison and Cabanelli. He should have been on that bus when they took the picture before the game in Game 4. He was not pictured on there. 20 seconds left to go in the first. Trey at the right wing gets the assignment, this time guarded by Tatum. State Farm Arena logo takes the 3. Missed off the rim, no good in the 37-footer. Rebound controlled by Grant Williams. Brogdon, 8 seconds left to go in the first. Brogdon, top of the key. Brogdon, 1-on-1 on Bogdanovic. Takes the 3. Missed off the rim. Offensive rebound. Derek White right before the buzzer with a putback. It's good for 2 for Boston. Critical 2 points there. Full court shot on the 3. No good. Missed to the left side of the rim. And we close out through 1 in the books. The Celtics lead by 1. 35-34 over Atlanta. Thank you, Derek White, for the putback with 0.8 of a second remaining at the end of the first as we close out through one tonight in action. Already you guys can tell it's going to be intense tonight. H. Murdoch, welcome in. Jojo, welcome back to the stream again. Raphael, Tito Boy, Efren, welcome aboard, everybody. Tonight being a part here of the stream. If you guys are new to the channel, we got almost 300 watching right now. Make sure to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe, or ring that notification bell as well. Trae Young, more than half of the points so far on the board for the Hawks. He scored 18 points in the first quarter. 5 for 10 shooting, 3 for 6 from three-point range. Trae Young just built difference. Players that you do not want to face in the playoffs. Number 1, Jimmy Butler. Number 2, Trae Young. Number 3, Steph Curry. Number 4, LeBron. Trae took his team to the Eastern Conference Finals 2 years ago. I think a lot of people forget about that. A lot of people say that Trae's overrated, that Trae is a cancer to his team and needs to move on. That's the perception of the media. The media jumping into a lot of things makes a lot of false perceptions, especially on the sports side of things. They try to say a lot of things that will try to blow up a team thanks to the media. Like Jaylen Brown wants out from Boston. Like the media will talk about those things. The Celtics were closing out the season in the midst of getting ready for the playoffs when that came out. There's no need for those articles to be out during that time. There was an article right before the play-in game, a couple hours before, when Atlanta was about to take on Miami in the 7-versus-8 play-in game that the Hawks were considering strongly to move on from Trae Young. And he just put all that chatter of the media right to sleep at the end of that game. And look at where Miami is right now. The Hawks were able to beat the Heat. Look at Miami. They beat the 1 seed in 5 games. They're on to the second rounds. All that playoff experience. They're clicking at the right time, and they're going to take on a Knicks team not so familiar with deep run playoffs there for New York. Now on to the second round themselves. That's a 5-versus-8 matchup. (35-34). All those wins the Celtics compiled, 57 of them in the regular season. Gonna have to close it out tonight. 57 wins. You don't want to be the team that compiled almost 60 wins, all for nothing, in a first-round exit, do you? The coaching youth showing up in this playoff series. We start off the second quarter. Hawks with the basketball right to left on the floor. DeJounte Murray off to Jalen Johnson, Bogdanovich on the floor, Sadiq Bey, and Okongwu. Trae is not out there right now, so he is resting on the bench as we start off the second. And that is an airball 3 by Bogdanovich. Susanna, welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining in. Ralph the Gamer, welcome on board. First possession for Boston. Brogdon, Grant Williams, Rob Williams, Derek White, and Jaylen Brown, the 5 on the floor. Corner 3, Derek White, got it. Derek White, baby. He's responsible for the past 5 points of this game right now. Celtics by 4. Aaron, welcome to the stream, man. Yeah, things going pretty well. Bogdanovich receives the pass, floats up the runner, drops it down for 2. We'll see if the Celtics can extend this lead. They need to, because Trae Young is not on the floor currently. Brogdon drives right into Okongwu, and Okongwu picks up the blocking foul. This is a critical time period right now in the game for Boston to keep on increasing their lead. Trae Young currently on the bench at the moment. 11-11 left to go in the second. 2 shots coming up at the free throw line for the Celtics with Malcolm Brogdon. First one by Brogdon, up and through. Second shot, it is good as well. Celtics perfect so far at the free throw line, 6 for 6. Hawks as well, perfect 8 of 8 at the free throw line. Celtics able to find their way from 3-point range, 6 of 13 from the perimeter. Hawks just 4 of 15 right now from the outside. Missed 3 by Bay, rebound to Boston. Brogdon, top of the key. Brogdon takes the 3. Around the rim and out, no good. A rebound controlled by Okongwu. Murray passes right wing. Open 3. Jalen Johnson had space. Connects on it. Jalen Johnson just getting every little inch of court space right there off the catch and fire. And the Hawks pull 1-1. Brogdon dribbles up to the left elbow, working on Bogdanovic. Brogdon back out around the perimeter. Moves it out to his right to White. White spin move inside the key. White taking on Murray. Double team now. Puts up the shot over Murray. Scores for 2 for Derek White. White's starting to come along right now in this game, and he's been strong. Got a lot of these good playoff games for Derek White. First 2 games, he was averaging 25. Turnover by the Hawks to get it briefly back, though. Here's a 3. Lines it up. It's good by Bogdanovic on a fadeaway. Tie game 42-42. Celtics cannot complete the steal. Jason, welcome to the stream, man. St. Benedict, welcome on board. Thanks for joining in. Jaylen Brown, spin move inside. Brown, up fake on Murray. Brown, leaner, floats it up, gets the bounce. That's good by Jaylen Brown. Nice little patience right there in that possession for JB to lean in inside a key and score. Putting the shot past Murray. Murray, jumper, step back, deep 2, missed off the front rim. Tapped out of bounds, last touch by the Hawks. Trey currently on the bench. Hawks hanging in right now. 9:22 left to go. Trey Young, the top scorer with 18. Celtics top scorer tonight so far. That would be Marcus Smart with 9. They have 4 different players with 7. So we have 9-10 left to go. Jalen dribbles inside the key for Brown. Spin move. Takes the jumper too long. Rob Williams tips it back over to Brogdon for the offensive rebound. Brogdon at the left wing and 9 minutes left to go before halftime. Brogdon working on Murray 1-on-1. Brogdon crossover. Picks up by Rob Williams. Brogdon drives. Swings it out to White. Open 3. Derek White. No good around the rim and out. Rebound controlled by Okongwu. Bold Bean. Roderick's in the stream. Welcome in. 8:40 left to play. Sadiq Bey. Down by 2 for the Hawks. Dumps it down low. Okongwu missed the slam dunk. Got it back, though, up and in. Off the backboard as he redeems himself with a putback for 2. 44-44. 8.5 left to go before half. Brogdon on the floor with White, Rob Williams, Grant Williams, and Jaylen Brown as the pass gets deflected. Goes out of bounds as we do have a whistle. Clock will stop. And this will lead to Celtics free throws. So Malcolm Brogdon will head to the free throw line now and shoot 2 for Boston. First free throw is good by Brogdon. And Al Horford with 2 personal fouls will now check back in the game. Al Horford hasn't played since the 7-minute mark approximately of the first quarter. Picked up those 2 quick personal fouls. He is much needed defensively for Boston. He was a block fest in the last game. Tonight he's come up with 1 critical block in his first 4 minutes of action tonight. Free throw is good by Brogdon. 2-point lead for the Celtics. 8:10 left to play in the second. Hawks with the possession. Top of the key, Bogdanovic. On the floor with Murray, Okongwu, Sadiq Bey, and Jalen Johnson. Trey still currently on the bench. Floating up the shot inside the key. That's good for 2 by Okongwu. Celtics with the ball. Brown at the left wing. Picks up by Rob Williams. Brown dribbles up to the top of the free throw circle. Brown moves it back out. Left wing perimeter Brogdon. Brogdon working on Bey. Brogdon backs his way inside the key. Brogdon low block. Passes back out to the top. Here's a 3 straight away. Brown missed off the back corner of the rim. And the rebound controlled by Okongwu. Bogdanovic up the floor. Bogdanovic at the left wing. Bogey gets past one player. Rob Williams right to the cup. He scores with a left hand. It's a Hawks lead 48-46. This is not a good sign for Boston. Trae Young is not even in the game right now, and the Celtics cannot seize control of this one. Handoff. Brown. Brown accelerates to the cup. Kick out corner. Horford touch pass out to the top. White drives inside the key. Floats a tough shot off the top of the glass. No foul. And the rebound controlled by Orlando. Looking to push it. Jalen Johnson backdoor. He scores with 7:07 left to go. And it's an 11-4 run by Atlanta. No Trae Young on the floor, and this is despicable for the Boston Celtics as the Atlanta Hawks looking to force a Game 7. They got all the momentum in this series right now. The Milwaukee Bucks not in the playoffs anymore. The Atlanta Hawks, the team that beat the Miami Heat, looking to go to the second round, and they got all the momentum right now on the floor. The Ute of Joe Mazzulla and the coaching staff showing in this playoff series right here. It could be 57 wins for nothing in this playoffs. Celtics gonna wake up. The biggest, fattest chokers in America have arrived. Once again, they fail to let you down constantly. Got to get their heads out of the you-know-whats to get themselves back in the game. Trae Young wasn't even on the floor, and the Atlanta Hawks go on a 16-11 second quarter start. If you guys are new in the stream, make sure to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe, ring that notification bell as well if you guys would like to be notified for future live streams here on the channel. 300 plus watching, really appreciate you guys tuning in. This game far from over tonight. Hawks +3 in the glass, 19-16 currently. Atlanta just out hustling the Celtics. It was the Celtics out to a great start. Boston led 12-2 to begin this game. Hawks just hanging in, and now they've taken a 4-point lead. It's the largest lead tonight currently for the Hawks. Edith, welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining in. Bienvenido, welcome in. I'm not crazy, man. This is a Game 6. The Hawks have all the momentum, forcing the Game 6 of how the Celtics left Game 5. And the Hawks able to go on a run without Trae. It's just a big letdown right now for Boston. They got to regroup. And that's exactly what they're talking about right now in the timeout huddle. Joe Mazzulla trying to get his guys ready during his timeout huddle. You could see how intense he was. Absolutely fuming in that timeout huddle to his squad. They started off really good intensity starting off the game in the first 5 minutes, and they have lacked it. They've kept on lacking it, and it's kept on drifting downwards ever since. Back from the timeout, 7 minutes left to play before halftime. Smart drives, attacks, floats up the shot, no good. Tip in, it's good though for 2 by Smart. That's exactly what you got to do, attacking right to the rim. Didn't work the first time, but Smart able to get the tip in. 5 in the floor for the Celtics. Tatum, Brogdon, Smart, Horford, and Jaylen Brown. Jumper goes in for 2 at the elbow. Drops it down for 2 more, and that is Trae back in the game. He's got 20. 6.5 left to go. Celtics with a possession. Tatum jacks up a 3 over Hunter. Swoosh. That's good for JT. That's a way to get yourselves back in a game. Him finding a shot, it is critical. Jason Tatum, top scorer now for Boston. Is actually right behind Smart. Smart's got 11. Tatum's got 10 now in this game. Bogdanovich takes a 3. Missed rim short. Rebound controlled by Horford. Brogdon up the floor. Brogdon at the top of the key working on Trey. Moves it out right wing perimeter. Horford with a 3. Horford off the back rim, no good. A rebound controlled by Hunter. Hawks with the ball. Trey at the top working on Brown. Moves it out to his left to Bay. Back outside to Trey. Edge in the midcourt logo. 5:40 left to play in the second. Trey thought about a 3. At the edge of the logo. Gives the pass off to Beto. Bay left wing working on Brogdon 101. Bay dribbles inside. The key on Brogdon. Jumper. Got it. Rattles in for 2 by Sadiq Bey. 3-point lead for the Hawks. Warren, welcome to the stream, man. Thanks for joining in. Yep. Celtics got to regroup here, man. Smart. Outside sets up Tatum. Tatum takes the 3. No good. Skipped around the rim and out, and the Celtics settling for too many shots from the perimeter lately. Trey at the top. Trey. Bounce pass. Deflected. Stole away. Celtics outlet pass. Horford finds Tatum ahead of the pack. He jams it down with a two-handed flush. That's a big turning momentum type play there for Boston. Horford with a steal. Finds Tatum ahead of the pack in the outlet pass. We have a timeout taken to the floor by the Hawks now. 5:06 left to go before halftime. Al Horford. Big ups right there on that play. Great job by Horford, able to come up with a strip and the outlet off the Tatum behind the defense. Patrick on the stream, welcome in. Thanks for joining in once again, man. Top scorers tonight look like this. Trey's got 20 for Atlanta. After him, 7 each from the bench by Bey and Bogdanovich. Celtics tonight, 12 points by Tatum, 11 by Smart. And then 9 from the bench by Brogdon. 7 each by White and Brown tonight. Still a long way to go in this one. If you're new in the stream, make sure to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Ring the notification bell as well, as we're currently in the timeout in action here. Let us know out in the chat, by the way, who you guys are rooting for tonight in this game here, Boston or Atlanta. I go with emotional leader as Marcus Smart. Yeah, I feel like most emotional guy for the Celtics to get this team just fired up is Smart. And Al Horford's been huge defensively when he's been on the floor. That's his first steal tonight by Horford. Mills Bills, welcome in. Missing prime Blake Griffin there. Yep. Ralph's got the Hawks in this one. Brian, welcome to the stream, bud. Lonnie on the channel, welcome on board. Yeah, Jalen was fantastic the last game. Tonight, though, it's been tough so far for him. So Jaylen Brown, 7 points. He is 3 of 10 from the floor, though. But, yeah, once he gets going, though, he starts to get better throughout the course of the game for JB. 5:06 left to go before halftime. As we come back from the timeout. Jeremiah, Jaden, welcome to the stream, guys. We come back from the timeout. Hawks with it with 5 minutes left to go before half. Trey sends it out to the right wing. Splash. John Collins makes the three. 57-53 now. Celtics need to respond. Both of these teams making 7 threes each tonight. Boston 7 for 18 from the perimeter. Hawks 7 for 19. Smart on the floor with Brogdon, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, Al Horford. Brogdon, jumper, 14-footer straight away, missed off the rim. And the rebound controlled by Collins of Atlanta. Trey, Collins, Hunter, Bogdanovich, and Capella. That's the 5 of the floor. Trey, step back 3. He makes another one. Largest lead for the Hawks here with all the momentum by 7. Celtics with the ball, looking for answers here. Brown has it at the top of the key. Brown on Bogdanovich, dribbles, drives right down the lane inside. He scores up and in off the backboard. It's good for 2, baby, by Jaylen Brown. Great change of speeds right there, attacking downhill right to the rim for JB. 4 minutes left to go before halftime. Trey at the top of the key. Trey gets past Smart, floats up the runner. 15-footer off the rim, no good. Tatum secures the defensive rebound. Down by 5, looking to cut it for the Celtics. Tatum at the free throw circle, spin move. Bounce pass out to the left wing. It goes to Brogdon. Brogdon at the left elbow. Deep 2. Off the front rim. Missed. Offensive rebound back to Horford. Second chance. Brown takes the 3. Makes the 3 from downtown, baby, by Jaylen Brown. 5-zip run by JB here for Boston. They pull within 2. 3:25 left to go before halftime. Jaylen Brown, once he gets going, and now he is getting shots to drop. He's up to 12 now. Trey at the left wing perimeter. Capella rolls down. Trey floats it up over the top for Capella. How did you not see that? The Boston Celtics, the pick and roll, working out right to fashion right there for the Hawks. They lead by 4. 3 minutes left to go before halftime. Brown, the hot hand lately with the last 5 points. Looking for more. Got stripped. Lost it out of bounds, and it was last touched by Atlanta. Celtics will get possession here off the inbound underneath their hoop. They're showing the replay of the slam jam by Capella off the alley-oop. Jumper missed by Smart off the front rim. Rebound control for the Hawks. 2:45 left to go before halftime. Deep range 3 by Trey. At the edge of the midcourt logo, no good. Rebound Tatum looking to push tempo. Tatum, Euro step right down to the rim. He scores through for 2 for JT. Up the floor, able to attack off that missed shot. Tatum's now got 14. Bradley, welcome in, man. Thanks for joining in. Tito in the stream, welcome aboard. At the corner, Murray gives it off to Capella. Outside at the wing, Hunter with a 3, missed off the back rim. Rebound control by Brown for Boston. Celtics with possession, 2:15 remaining before halftime. Brown at the left wing, lines up a triple. Got the triple. Jaylen Brown, bang bang from the perimeter. Celtics up by 1. 2 minutes left to go. Great to see here. Jaylen Brown, 10 points in the quarter. He is the hot hand as of late. He's got 15. Murray at the edge of the midcourt logo, guarded by Tatum. Dribbles up now to the left elbow, working on Horford. Murray, low block fall away over Horford. Off the rim, no good. Tatum collects the defensive rebound. Tatum past midcourt. Tatum drives inside the paint to the rim. Around, no good. Offensive rebound, Horford. Kick out, corner 3. Jaylen Brown zips it through. That is good for the triple. Jaylen Brown, the hot hand right now. It's a 13-2 run by the Celtics. Jaylen Brown getting going. Looking unstoppable right now on the floor. Al Horford, credit to him for the offensive rebound, led to the 3 second chance points. Trey, bounce pass, kicked. It's called a kicked ball violation by White. So the clock will stop. What can Brown do for you? We're seeing it right now in our very own eyes. With Jaylen Brown, what he can do, he is sizzling as of late here for Boston. 1:19 remaining before halftime. It's a masked Jaylen Brown in this first half, and the Hawks turn it over. Turnover off the inbound. It will go back to the Celtics. The Celtics able to flip the switch here, looking to see if they can get all the momentum going into halftime. Jaylen Brown with 18, Jason Tatum with 14, 11 by Marcus Smart. 1:10 left to go before half. Tatum has it at the State Farm Arena logo. Tatum moves that left wing perimeter. Brown drives, attacks inside the key, dumps it off to Grant Williams. Grant floats up the hook around, no good. And a rebound control by Capella. That was a beautiful pass by Jaylen Brown that should have been tallied as an assist, and Grant Williams made it too complex with a right-handed hook when all you had to do was lay it up and in, and Trae Young goes the opposite side and floats up the shot and scores. It's a 2-point game. Why is Grant Williams on the floor right now? 35 seconds left. Tatum drives, Euro step right downhill to the rim. He scores. Through for two more by Tatum. 30 seconds left to go before halftime. Hawks with a possession, looking to slow it down. Trae at the edge of the midcourt logo. 12 seconds in the shot clock, 23 in the game clock. 11-second differential between shot clock and game clock at the end of the second quarter. Trae drives inside a key bounce pass. Right corner open. 3, John Collins. Got it. Wide open, nobody on him. Celtics stack the box and nobody left in the corner to defend. Final possession before halftime. Boston with the basketball. Jaylen Brown, the hot hand here in the second quarter. Brown, top of the key for the shot clock. Brown, crossover at the elbow, dribbles inside the key, swings it out to the wing. Tatum takes the 3. It's after the buzzer. Oh, what a terrible possession by Boston. That is a big ew, and the Atlanta Hawks with all the momentum going into halftime. Shot clock violation, couldn't get it off at the buzzer in time. Jaylen Brown made an extra pass to Tatum as the buzzer sounded, and it's a big ew to close out and go into halftime for the Boston Celtics. 68-67, Celtics by 1, but the Hawks got the final bucket before half. If you guys are new in the stream, make sure to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe, ring that notification bell, as well as right now we go into halftime in this one. Just uncharacteristic mistake yesterday. The Milwaukee Bucks closed out the game with a loss because Grayson Allen couldn't get a shot off in time. Jaylen Brown could not get a shot off in time. You got to realize what the game clock is. In that instance, you have to realize what the game clock is. There's no need of that. Playoff basketball right now in the association. And he couldn't figure out what the time was on the clock, and it resulted in the shot clock going off before they could even get the shot off. That's just a terrible way to close it out going to halftime. Jaylen Brown with 18. He has been massive here in that second quarter. 16 by Tatum, 11 by Smart, 9 by Brogdon. Why is Grant Williams playing? He's got 6 minutes so far in this game for Grant Williams. He has done absolutely nothing. $25 by Trae, the top scorer, the lone player in double figures for Atlanta. After that, John Collins has got 9. And then 7 off the bench by Saddiq Bey and Bogdanovic. DeJounte Murray is yet to even score tonight. Murray is 0 for 5. No points. 7 assists by Murray, leading the game as an individual in assists right now tonight. And he's yet to score. That's a terrible sign for the Celtics. I mean, Brown and Tatum's got their points. And here's Boston allowing 67 points to the Hawks without Murray even scoring tonight. Like, if Murray goes off, it's game over. There's going to be a Game 7 on Saturday night. This is a big second half coming up, because if DeJounte Murray finds his rhythm, it's going to be game over. I don't think the Celtics can come back from that one. Just letting this slip right away. 57 wins, and it might be, honestly, I just keep on sensing it. I've been saying since February, Banner 18, chip coming up for Boston. Both Celtics and Bruins chip. And based on going back to Tuesday night, the Hawks getting signs of life here, just hanging in. If this is a 10-point game with 8 minutes left to go, watch out. I'm not comfortable with that. I'm certainly not comfortable with a 20-point lead, and I don't think there's going to be any more double-digit lead, honestly, in this game. I think this is going close down to the wire, single digits, basically in the second half now that we got going on. Crunch time. It's those final 5 minutes of the game that you gotta stay locked in, because you don't want to be facing Ice Trae in the final 5 minutes in the close game. Yeah, Tatum's been settling for too many threes in the series, and he just keeps on missing. They're showing those numbers right now. Trae Young's got 25 points. DeJounte Murray with 0. On the typical game, those numbers would be more split down the line at halftime with like 13 and 12 instead of 25 all to Trae and 0 to Murray. And yeah, all boils down to if Murray can find his shot here in the second half, because this is not good for the Celtics, giving up 67. Too many and one opportunities in that first half that the Celtics defense gave up too. A couple of those went to Trae for and ones that he had. Both teams 8 for 8 at the free throw line. Trae's 5 for 5 himself. Just doesn't seem like, well, one of the things here is you got to put your opponent into foul trouble. And throughout this entire series, the Atlanta Hawks have never really faced any sort of foul trouble in this series. Like, they've got the same guys coming at you every single game. And here they are at halftime with 0 personal fouls committed by Trae Young. 0 personal fouls committed by John Collins, and those are the top 2 scorers so far in the first half for the Hawks. The only guy they got in foul trouble early on is Okongwu, who has 2. And the Celtics right now, their foul numbers, Al Horford with 2, but it's more spread out with the 1s across the board. Last game, Rob Williams was in some severe foul trouble. Yeah, today, he hasn't done as much. He does have 2 big blocks, though. 2 steals for Rob Williams, but just 2 points, 4 rebounds so far. Yeah, he was a monster. I think it was Game 4 where he had like 15 rebounds. Wow, Patriots moving up to 12 there. Thanks for the update, Jeffrey. I like to see Derek White come out here in the second half for Derek White. Derek White with just 7 in the first half, but he's been efficient for Derek White. 50% shooting, 3 for 6 from the floor. He hasn't had great games as of late, but when Derek White's been able to have those great games, that's when they've been able to win games in the series. So if he can get going and tap into some more aggressiveness in the second half for Derek White, that's critical. Malcolm Brogdon's been pretty good in the first half, too. Malcolm Brogdon, 9 points, perfect 4 for 4 at the free throw line for him. getting to the rim by Brogdon early on. That's a guy that you definitely want, like, late game situations because of the ball handling for Malcolm Brogdon on the floor. That was one that the Celtics gave away the last game because he was on the bench in that second portion of the fourth quarter. Yeah, they low-key got good players off the bench. Bey and Bogdanovic. Like, those guys, if they find their shot, they're dangerous. Murray's yet to even score tonight. If he gets going, he's certainly dangerous because he's had great games throughout the series. There was a game even DeAndre Hunter was knocking down shots. This has just been a fast-paced tempo game so far. Points in the paint, we've had a ton. 30-30 in the first half. Both of these teams are blowing right past each other. There's been just like no game management in this game to just put together stops and slow down your opponent. It's been everything's just push it up the floor, push it up the floor. Like the Celtics gotta start to put together some stops here in this game. That's where it starts off, the defensive side of the floor, because why are we seeing Atlanta with a 67 number on the scoreboard here in the first half? That's where it's going to be. The defense is what got them the 2 victories to start off 2-0 in the series. What's good, Kokubo? Welcome to the stream. Things going pretty well, man. Happy Friday morning out there in Tokyo. Thanks for joining in. Yeah, best of luck tonight on that. Yeah, I think this game's going to be close. My prediction before this game was the Celtics by 4 for tonight's game. 114-110 was my prediction. That's looking like it's certainly going over. Yep. Just no answer to stop Trey. Like, yeah, I'm honestly shocked that they haven't doubled Trey in this game. Got in defensive looks to double and just get the ball into somebody else's hands and force them to shoot the ball. They do have shooters on the team for the Hawks. They got Bey, they got Bogdanovic. John Collins been shooting pretty well tonight in this game. Hunter had a big game a couple of games ago. What's good, Uncle Pizzle? Welcome in. Yeah, just been it's been a roller coaster of a game in the first half. Like, if you guys were tuning in at the start of this game, you could feel the intensity in my stream. Celtics looked great early on. They led 12-2. And the Hawks able to get signs of life and got back in this game. And now it's been back and forth, hanging in. You just don't want... If you're the Celtics, you cannot afford to have this team keep on hanging in. Because you got a big-time player like Trey. Trey is going to make those types of shots in a late-case scenario. And he proved why he did it in the last game. He did it in Game 5. He did it in Game 3 to close it out. Celtics in trouble right now. If you guys are interested, feel free to join in tomorrow. I plan on covering the Warriors against the Kings for game number 6. I might be a little bit late to that stream for tomorrow. I'm coming from a softball doubleheader. I'm announcing for one of the college teams I cover for tomorrow at 3 and 5 p.m. So I might be late for that stream. So make sure to just ring that notification bell if you guys would like to be notified when exactly I do go back live for tomorrow. Hey, that sounds good there for you, Mario. Barbecue pork chops. Looks like that sounds really good. King Kaiba, welcome in. Hey, best of luck to your Lakers tomorrow there for King Kaiba, Uncle Pizzle. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, he used to do a lot of the streaming before he went to college. Yes, so Game 7 would be back in Boston. They have a set time on Saturday for Game 7, so they put it at 7:30 p.m. at night. That's Eastern time. So 7:30 p.m. Eastern time. If there's a Game 7, it would be back in Boston for Game 7. Yep, Lakers Warriors looks like for the second round. Golden State's getting dangerous right now. Finding their rhythm at the right time for Golden State. I had said if they wanted to win the series, that's what they needed to do. They needed to win a game on the road, and they did exactly that. So Golden State at home tomorrow. They have a chance to close it out against Sacramento. Oh, yeah, definitely. We'll see that in the Game 7. Celtics should have put this team away a while ago. So we're just waiting for the second half to start up. We're going to start up in a couple minutes from now. Thanks all for tuning in, being a part here on the stream tonight. If you guys are new in the channel, hit that like, hit that subscribe. I cover basketball action on the stream, play-by-play, both NBA, games throughout the playoffs, also college basketball as well. We covered a lot of great games from March Madness last month. It's been even first two quarters in the box score. Celtics led 35-34 at the end of the first quarter thanks to a Derek White putback layup right before the buzzer. 33-33 in the box score in the second quarter, and here we are now starting the second half of action as we are underway for quarter number 3 of action. Hawks with the basketball first, trailing by 1. Atlanta left to right on the floor. DeAndre Hunter with a jumper from 3, and he drills it to start off the third quarter. Celtics right to left. Boston with Derek White, Jason Tatum, Marcus Smart, Al Horford, and Jaylen Brown. Smart at the left wing, hands it off to Brown. Brown, 12 on the shot clock. Brown dribbles towards the free throw circle, drives on Collins inside the paint. And Collins picks up the reach and foul as the clock will stop at 11:25. Celtics will get the inbound. 5 on the floor to start off the third quarter for the Hawks. John Collins, Trae Young, DeJounte Murray, Clint Capella, and DeAndre Hunter. Brown at the elbow. Brown rises, swings it out to the wing. Here's a 3. Horford open, missed it poorly. The rebound controlled by Atlanta. Celtics settling for too many threes. That's what's costing them right now in this game. Celtics, from the perimeter, the numbers are actually solid, but it seems like it's just too many. That's the thing. Smart collects the rebound, pass off to a cutter. Brown, kick out, left corner. That's a great look from 3. Derek White couldn't line it up. He missed it. Wide open at the left corner, no good. Rebound to Hawks by 2. Hawks with a possession, top of the key. Trae Trey at the top of the free throw circle. Bounce pass left corner. Off to Hunter. Up feet. Gets past Smart. Floats up the runner. Over Tatum. Around it out. Tipped off the glass. Rebound goes to Horford. Celtics win it 10-30. Left to go in the third. Boston looking to get on the board for the first time in the third quarter. Smart drives to the rim. Kick out to the left wing. Horford touch pass left corner. Derek White with a three. Missed again. Tipped up by Jaylen Brown. In and out of his hands. Got deflected to Trey with a defensive rebound. Trey floats up the runner. No good. Knocked down. No call by the referees. Pass ahead. Brown 2-on-1. Fast break. Brown accelerates right to the rim. And got the layup. Jaylen Brown good for two. Nice job being able to drop it down at 70-70. Just Jaylen Brown, he is just so shifty on the floor. 20 points now for Jaylen Brown. The hot hand here went off in the late stage of the second quarter. 9:50 left to go. Step back three. Missed off the rim by Hunter. Defensive rebound pulled down by Jaylen Brown. Tatum guarded by Trey. Right past the midcourt logo. And a reach and foul picked up by Trey. Clock will stop with 9:40. Speedy is on the stream. Trevor, backspace, welcome in. Yeah, crazy. 70-70. Celtics got to get into a groove right now with the State Farm Arena logo. Derek White, right wing, drives on Collins at the low block. White bobbled it, gets it back, makes the pass to wing to Smart, rises for the three. Smart gets fouled. And he'll shoot three coming up at the free throw line. It's going to be called on Trey. That is two quick personal fouls picked up by Trey to start off the third quarter. So we have 9:27 left to go in the third, and Marcus Smart will shoot three coming up at the free throw line for Boston. So Trey now picks up his second personal. Two personal fouls each by Trey, Hunter, and Okongwu for the Hawks. Two personal fouls by Horford, the lone player for the Celtics with two. Free throws here by Smart. First one is good. Second one's good as well. Dr. K, welcome in. Hockey from home. Thanks for joining back in. Smart looking to make them all at the free throw line. Here's the third. Right down the middle he does. 73-70. $9:20 left to go, third quarter. Trey out there with two personal fouls. Murray yet to score still. Murray, jumper, deep two over Horford, banks it, and he is on the board. I get the Celtics tonight by 4 in this one. Randy, welcome in. Eliezer on the stream, welcome on board. Taking the underdogs, Heat and Hawks, to the Eastern Conference Finals. 9 minutes left to play in the third. Celtics with the ball. Brown, left corner. Crossover. Thought about a step back on Collins. Passes on top to Smart. Smart, 5 in the shot clock. Launches a tough three off the front. No good. And the rebound controlled by Capella. Trey pass midcourt. Trey at the free throw circle. Trey drives inside the key. Bounce pass down low. Capella. Capella puts it up. Blocked by Tatum. Capella gets it back though. Slides it off to Trey at the left wing. Trey working on Smart. Brings a double team with White. Bounce pass to the top. It goes to Murray. Murray, 3 in the shot clock. Murray, drive, kick, corner, 3. Hunter, got it. And the Hawks take the lead. 75-73. The Celtics defense had the idea there. They doubled Trey. They just lost sight of DeAndre Hunter at the left corner. 8:10 left to go. Brown rises for the three for the lead. He puts it through. It's good, baby. Jaylen Brown right through the shoot. Celtics take the 1-point lead. Riley, welcome to the stream once again, man. 8 minutes left to go in the third. Trey, jumper, got it. 15-footer plus the foul. Trey Young gonna shoot one coming up at the free throw line. 7:59 left to go in the third. And he targets Al Horford, who picks up his third personal. What a roller coaster of a game right now in this one. Trey for the 16-footer straightaway connecting on it. Just been unstoppable throughout this playoff series. Tonight now with 27. Atmosphere Cinema, welcome on the channel here. Thanks all for tuning in tonight. If you guys are new in the stream, make sure to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. 7:59 left to go in the third. I believe that's the third time today the Celtics have given up an and one to the Hawks going to the line. So Al Horford picks up his third. So he's going to be on the bench for quite a bit of time right now. Just disappointing. Celtics here, they just cannot collectively put stops together. That's been the problem ever since they were up 2-0 in the series. Game 3, couldn't put together those stops. Game 5, same thing. I just did there, Riley. 7:59 left. Looking at this at the review monitor for the officials about the foul committed by Al Horford. I don't think there's anything excessive to it. Did get in a little bit of the landing space, though, with Trey. When Trey took the shot. Wow, he got called on a flagrant 1. So the referees just gave out a flagrant 1 to Al Horford. So Al Horford, when he contested the shot, he landed in the landing space at Trey. Wow. But still, I mean, it was unintentional. 7:59 left. One shot here at the free throw line for Trey. As he makes it. Plus the Hawks will get the ball back because of the flagrant 1 by Horford. So 7:59 left. And Atlanta will get the inbound. It's just a tough call by Boston. Tough call right there by the refs to hand out to Horford on the last play. Murray, he has 2 so far. Looking for more. Murray passes left wing perimeter. Hunter, jumper, deep 2, baseline, no good. Off the back rim, battle for the rebound as we have a whistle. And a foul picked up on the loose ball, assessed to Derek White. Starting to get a little bit ticky-tack here by the referees in the last 2 fouls. 7:41 left. There will be another Hawks inbound. Inbound to Collins at the right wing. Thought about the handoff, gave it outside to Murray. Murray dribbles, low block. Murray, jumper over Brown, missed off the glass, no good, got fouled. 3 straight fouls in a row by the Celtics. DeJounte Murray will shoot 2 now at the free throw line. That time he gets charged to Jaylen Brown. Man, referees getting whistle happy right now. Referees whistle happy in this game. Letting the Hawks start to get into a momentum swing on the scoreboard. First one is good by Murray. 7:29 left to go. A little bit choppy late in this game. 3 quick personal fouls picked up by Boston. Second free throw is good. The Celtics will finally have a possession. Been a solid couple minutes of elapsed time, not on the game clock, but in total time that they had not possessed the basketball. 7:15 left to go. Off to Tatum at the top of the free throw circle. Tatum, 5 to shot clock. Tatum drives downhill to the rim, and he gets fouled. Bodies collide right there. Collins and Hunter went down as Tatum got knocked down. Tatum taking on DeAndre Hunter straight downhill to the rim. 1-on-1. Both of them just tangled up against each other. And it was called on Hunter on the personal foul. This game is really getting choppy right now, how it's being officiated. DeAndre Hunter picks up his 3rd personal, and this will send Jason Tatum to the free throw line shooting 2. 3:10 left to play in the third. Or 7:10. 7:10 left to go in the third. The first one's good by Tatum. Tatum with 17. Jaylen Brown, the top scorer for Boston, with 23. Trey, the top scorer in the game, with 28. Second free throw is good by Tatum. Up the floor quickly. Murray. Got it. +1. Celtics were not back in transitional defense there. And DeJounte Murray will shoot the and one, covered up at the free throw line for the Hawks, as he gets Derek White in the blocking foul. And this game is just getting out of control and out of the Celtics' reach if they keep it up. Derek White will head to the bench now with 3 personal fouls. Quick update here. We will update the foul trouble. DeAndre Hunter for the Hawks, 3 personal fouls. For the Celtics, 3 personal fouls each by Al Horford and now Derek White, who will have to take a seat on the bench. 57 wins this season, all for nothing. Could be potentially for the Boston Celtics. 7 minutes left to go in the third. Top of the key, Smart off to Brogdon, into the hands, back to Smart. 10 on the shot clock, bounce pass left wing off to Tatum. Floats the pass out to the top to Brogdon, up fake, drives, kick, corner, open 3, Horford back into the game, takes it, he makes it. Al Horford drops down the triple, playing on the floor now with 3 personal fouls. It's a 2-point game. 6.5 left to go in the third. Trey floats up the shot. Oh, nice ball fake. Able to maneuver right past Horford. Couldn't finish though. Skipped around the rim and out. Rebound Celtics. Jaylen Brown at the right wing. Floats the pass out to the left wing off to Horford. On top it goes to Brogdon. Brogdon, 10 on the shot clock. Brogdon drives. Floats up the runner at the elbow. Drops it through. It's good for 2, baby, by Malcolm Brogdon. Tie game 83-83. That's the guy who I want to see in the later stretch of this game on the floor with Brogdon, because he is key, handling the basketball. Doesn't turn it over often. We'll have a timeout here taken on the floor. 6:05 left to play in the third quarter. We are tied 83-83 as we head to the timeout in the court. What a roller coaster of a game tonight. Vince, welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining in. If you guys are new in the channel, make sure to hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe, ring that notification bell as well if you guys would like to be notified here for future live streams. We got above 400 watching right now, and hit us up in the chat, by the way, who you guys are rooting for in this matchup here tonight. Celtics or Hawks, type it in. Feel free to let us know where you guys are watching from, what state you're representing, what country you're representing out there. Let us know out in the chat. Trae Young, he is the top scorer. He had 25 at halftime. He's got 28 currently in the game with 5 assists tonight. 10 points by DeAndre Hunter. DeJounte Murray, just 2 for 7 shooting. He's got 7 points with 9 assists, though. The top playmaker on the floor tonight for the Hawks. And then for the Celtics, 4 players double figures. Malcolm Brogdon just scored. He's got 11 now. 23 by Jaylen Brown, the top scorer. 18 by Tatum. 14 by Smart, and 11 by Brogdon. It's all going to be about who can get stops here down the stretch of this game. Both of these teams basically even tonight. 48% shooting for both of the teams. Celtics, 12 for 27 from three-point range. Hawks, 11 for 27 from three-point range. Both teams perfect at the free throw line. Celtics, 13 for 13. Hawks, 12 for 12 at the free throw line. Even on the rebounds, 29-29. Assists is +4 right now for the Hawks, 19 of 15 in total assists. Total turnovers is even too, 5-5 in turnovers. Not many turnovers so far tonight. And then fast break points, Celtics lead +10, 14-4. Points in the paint even as well, 32-32. So a lot going on. We're in a roller coaster of a game, back and forth, back and forth. It's all going to depend who will show up here late stretch of the game in the clutch and who can make stops defensively. That's the big key tonight. Whoever can take over most likely will win this game for their team tonight. Hey, from Scotland there. Welcome to the stream. We got Kenny from Scotland. From Arizona, Mortimer. Welcome in from Tucson. Jeremiah out from Florida. Welcome on board. Oh, shoot. Yeah, accidentally. My bad for that. I went back to the chat. I thought it was another thing that I got right there, but we're all set. Tired of Toxic, welcome on board. Hopefully here, man. Man, it's just been a roller coaster of a game tonight. Celtics got to start to wake up. Got to realize that Milwaukee lost in 5 against the Heat. The 8 seed pulled out the victory over the 1. Should be a wake up for the 2 seed to get things done. Close it out, but the Hawks hanging in. Right there, right there. We come back from the timeout. 6:05 left to go. And Atlanta in the bonus now. This will send DeAndre Hunter to the free throw line. .605 remaining third quarter. First free throw is good by DeAndre Hunter. Second shot's good. Celtics with the basketball. Brogdon on the floor with Smart, Horford, Tatum, and Brown. Brogdon dribbles top of the key. 5:55 left to go. Brogdon moves it out over to Tatum. Tatum rises for the jumper. Deep 2. Got it. Jason Tatum lights it up. It's 85-85. Tatum with 20 now. Great job right there off the ball screen. Able to go catch and fire at the left elbow. Trey swings it out to the top. Hunter. Catch and fire 3 straight away. Swoosh. DeAndre Hunter takes the 3-point lead for the Hawks as he makes the triple. Celtics looking to respond right back. Brown, spin move, down low, kick out, right corner Horford, touch pass over to Tatum, takes the 3, makes the 3, baby. Al Horford zips it right through. We're tied, 88-88. Jason Tatum getting into a rhythm right now. Celtics got to get stops defensively, though. Tatum with 23, Brown with 23. 5:10 left to go in the third. Missed shot, the left wing by Trey. Tipped up. Jaylen Brown comes out with a defensive rebound. Here goes the Celtics. 5 minutes remaining in the third. Tatum up the floor. Tatum has it now at the State Farm Arena logo. Tatum gets past Murray. Bounce pass corner. Intercepted, though. Hunter comes out with a steal. Turnover number 6 tonight by Boston. 5 turnovers by the Hawks. A critical turnover there. At the left corner, Sadiq Bey working on the Horford 101. Dribbles baseline. Drives to the rim. Bey missed off the glass. No good offensive rebound. Putback is there by Capella for 2. Capella able to beat Jaylen Brown for the basketball down low for the putback. It's a 2-point lead for the Hawks. 17 of 14 second chance points in favor of Atlanta tonight. Horford bounce pass left wing into the hands to Brogdon. Brogdon open look at a 3. Missed off the rim, no good. A rebound control by Trey for the Hawks. Trey accelerates at the free throw circle, dribbles out to the baseline. Trey, baseline drive, passes down low. Capella missed off the front rim, tipped to Tatum. They saved it though. A great job for the Celtics, able to come up with a defensive rebound. Coast to coast, Jaylen Brown. He lays it up and scores with a left hand. We're even at 90. Jaylen Brown just so shifty, man. 25 in the board for tonight for Jaylen Brown. And we take a timeout on the floor. 4 minutes left to go in the third quarter. Coast to coast off the defensive rebound by Boston. Clint Capella had a pretty good look at it too. Couldn't get the putback off the front rim. Jaylen Brown straight downhill to the rim. Downhill driver. 25 by JB tonight. 5 for 7 from the perimeter. 10 of 18 from the floor. 90-90 with 4 minutes left to play in the third. If you guys are new in the channel, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. What an intense game tonight, as we got over 400 watching right now. Really appreciate you guys for being a part in the stream tonight. Yeah, we're going to go 8-second slow mode right now out on the channel, so let's get that slow mode hype out here. Coleridge, welcome back in. Thanks for joining in again. Tatum starting to get going. He's got 23. Big 3 that he made at the corner a couple possessions prior. It's just nobody's been able to get enough defensive stops to force any team into a scoring drought in this game. You got to get defensive stops if you want to win this game right now. Trae Young, 28. 15 by DeAndre Hunter. Hunter is coming alive as of late. Celtics got 4 guys in double figures. Hawks got just 2. You would think Boston would have this one right now, but no, they do not. That turnover was critical that Boston had. Celtics with 6 turnovers tonight. Hawks with 5. Andres, welcome in, man. What a game. Hasn't looked like a super physical series out there. It's just been both of these teams have been able to just run each other up and down the floor. There's just been no answers to get any stops defensively. Brent, welcome to the stream, man. Thanks for joining in. Quick update in the foul trouble right now. Al Horford, Derek White, both with 3 personal fouls. And then Atlanta currently, DeAndre Hunter has 3. $90-90. We have 4 minutes left to play in the third quarter. It's going to be an intense 16 minutes remaining in this game as we get back from the timeout. The Hawks will have the basketball left to right on the floor for Atlanta. Bogdanovich, Murray, Bay. Trae Young currently on the bench at this time. So Trae is on the bench. This is an opportunity here for Boston to see if they can start to pull away at the end of the third. With Trae currently on the bench right now, Murray is yet to really get going tonight offensively. DeJounte Murray would just 7 points currently tonight by Murray. Murray top of the key. Murray dribbles up to the free throw circle. Murray, jumper, mid-range over Smart. Got the bounce. It's good. Smart might have got kicked there. Smart is down right now with 3.5 left. Able to get back up on his feet, though. Celtics with a possession. Murray's got 9 now. 9 this quarter. Joe, welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining in, man. And Sadiq Bey picks up a personal foul. Away from the basketball and knocks down Smart. DeJounte Murray will take a seat on the bench now. 3:25 left to go. And Boston will head to the free throw line. They're in the bonus. So Marcus Smart, 14 points, will shoot 2 here in the bonus. And the first one he missed. That's the first missed free throw tonight of this game. Free throw points critical. Celtics 13 for 14 tonight at the free throw line. The Hawks are perfect themselves. 14 for 14. Second free throw is good by Smart. 1 point game the difference. Christian Gonzalez, corner for the University of Oregon. Thanks for the update there, Jason. Floater, Murray, back into the game. Floats it up, missed off the back rim. Rebound controlled by Rob Williams. Jason Tatum, Rob Williams, Marcus Smart, Malcolm Brogdon. Grant Williams, the 5th player on the floor. Tatum's pass deflected out of bounds by Okongwu. It'll stay Celtics ball with 3:08 left. Grant Williams playing this game. He's received 7 minutes tonight. He's yet to make an impact. 0 points for Grant Williams. Inbound for the Celtics. Tatum, double team. Tatum gets around 2 defenders. Tatum floats up the shot down low. Tatum gets the bounce, and Celtics take the lead right back by 1. 2:50 left to go in the third. What a game tonight. Jason Tatum's up to 25. Just get to the rim. Murray accelerates downhill. Murray swings it out left corner. Bogdanovich working on Brogdon at the left corner perimeter. Bogdanovich Clamped by Brogdon for the shot clock. Bogdanovic gets around and floats up a circus shot. Oh, he got it. Through for two by Bogdanovic. Inside the key, just a wild type of shot right there. That's a 1-point Hawks lead. 2.5 left to go in the third. Celtics looking to respond. Derek White will take it up the floor. White on the floor with Tatum, Rob Williams, Malcolm Brogdon, Grant Williams. White passes on top to Tatum. Tatum up fake, gets past two defenders. Drives, kick, corner, three. Grant Williams. Oh, he hits it. Grant Williams finally does something. Bang, bang. Right through the cylinder for the three. Boston takes a 2-point lead. 2 minutes left to go. Celtics 14 made threes. Hawks with 12. DeAndre Hunter, jumper at the mid-block, looking to get the bucket, no good. Missed off the back rim, rebound Boston. Celtics looking for that stop, they got it. Can they respond here and put in a bucket? Tatum at the top brings a double team. Tatum passes left wing, Brogdon. Brogdon floats it up over the top, he's got the rudder. It's good for two by Malcolm Brogdon. Now they're clicking. Celtics by 4, looking for another stop defensively. Murray at the top, off to Okongwu. Okongwu dribbles towards the left elbow. Okongwu bounce pass left wing into the hands to Collins. Clamped by White, 1:25 left to go. Celtics defense turning it up a notch here lately. Down to the low block jumper. Missed off the rim, no good. Tipped up and the rebound goes right back to the offense with Murray. Pass over to the cutter. Downhill right to the rim. It's a bucket. Layup is good by Hunter. 2-point game, 98-96. 1:13 remaining. We have a timeout taken on the floor by Boston. What a game here, right to the finish. Celtics able to get a big stop. That's the difference maker here in this one. A 2-point lead. 1:13 left, 98-96 as we go in the timeout in the third. Thanks so much, Young Content, for being a part of the stream. Appreciate it. Finally, something going the right direction for Grant Williams tonight with a corner three he made. Jada, welcome back in. Thanks for joining in. Yep, I had said to that point, Grant Williams has done nothing. Needs to do something. He heard me. Bang, bang, knocks down the left corner three. Finally on the board tonight for Grant Williams. Man, what a fight to the finish right now. Celtics really need to respond like this because Trey is currently on the bench. Trey with 28 points, though he's only got 3 in the third quarter. It's been DeAndre Hunter who is having a big third quarter for Atlanta. Hunter now with 17. Tay is welcome in, taking the Hawks tonight. Hit us up in the chat who you guys like tonight in this Game 6. Celtics or Hawks? Make sure to vote in the poll as well who you've got for this one. 1:13 left to go. Third quarter. Yeah, Peyton Pritchard hasn't played this series. I don't think he's hurt. He just hasn't got playing time for Peyton Pritchard. Yeah, he wasn't listed on any injury reports or anything. It was just Gallinari, who hasn't played the whole year, is the only one listed on the injury report. We come back from the timeout. Celtics with possession. Tatum guarded at the left wing, perimeter by Sadiq Bey. Celtics 63% this quarter. Tatum step back three in the air, missed off the rim, and it goes out of bounds in the corner. He had a great look from three for Tatum off the step back. He crossed the ankles of Sadiq Bey, who lost him defending in sight. But Tatum just could not make it. Bogdanovic sends it on top off to Okongwu, hands it off back to Bogdanovic. 45 seconds left to go in the third. Bogdanovic attacks downhill to the rim. He scores with a right-handed layup. We're tied 98-98. 11 points now from the bench by Bogdanovic. Tatum takes the three. Off the back rim too long. Jason Tatum back-to-back possessions. Missed three from the perimeter. Rebound Atlanta. Trey back into the game. Floats up the layup. Attempt no good. Second chance. It is good. +1 by Okongwu. Jason Tatum misses the three. The putback good by Okongwu. +1 at the free throw line. He got fouled as well in the Hawks. The first one to 100 tonight. Where's the heart? Where's this hustle? in the Boston Celtics team. Not there right now in this game. Okongwu missed the free throw off the front rim. Give me something here to close out the third. Jaylen Brown with a defensive rebound. 20 seconds left to go. 1 second differential between shot clock and game clock at the end of the third quarter. Jaylen Brown with it. At the edge of the State Farm Arena logo. Brown, 8 seconds left to go. Brown, top of the key. Pick set by Brogdon. Brown at the elbow. Brown, jumper deep two. Missed off the back rim, no good. Rebound control by the Hawks. And Atlanta leads by 2 at the end of the third. 100-98. Bad shot selection to close out the final minute and a half of the third quarter. Just despicable. And the Atlanta Hawks close it out on a 4-zip run back from the last timeout taken with just under 1:30 left to play in the third. And the Hawks the first one to triple digits with 100 on the board as we close out through 3 tonight. Just 2 lacks. Can't relax, Boston. You cannot relax against this team. That's what's going to get you knocked out of this playoffs. 57 wins for nothing. I'm probably going to be saying that at the end of my stream on Saturday if they don't get their heads out of the you-know-what. 57 wins for nothing this season for the Celtics. It's been even all throughout the course of the game. Terrible shot selection by Boston in the final minute and a half at the end of the third quarter to close it out. Bad shot selection, and I place the blame directly on Jason Tatum. The spotlight, once again, just too bright. You can get all the points you want, Tatum, but when it comes down to clutch, that's another question. Yes, he did get the game-winning layup to begin the playoffs last year, but that was against the Brooklyn Nets. Clutch goes against other teams that's had deep runs with most of the players that they've had as a squad in the playoffs. Couldn't get it done last year against Golden State. Hasn't been able to get it done in this series against the Hawks team that made its way to the Eastern Conference Finals 2 years ago. And I think a lot of people forget about that. 100-98. How do you fare in crunch time when the clock goes down to the final 2 minutes of any quarter? Couldn't close it out. Terrible. And if that's any sign of the fourth quarter, we're playing on Saturday. We are playing on Saturday. If that's any sign of what that third quarter was. Celtics, not clutch. Hawks, they were with the and one by Okongwu. Too many and ones given up tonight by this Boston defense. Not enough stops. But looking like most likely it could be a Game 7 on Saturday if the Celtics cannot pull their heads out of the you-know-whats from behind their backs and underneath it. Yep, Jason Tatum laying these eggs. He gets the points that he wants, but man, when it comes down to the final shots, he ain't no De'Aaron Fox, that is for sure. 100-98 Atlanta. Ain't no Jimmy Butler, ain't no Trae Young. About to start off the fourth quarter. If you guys are new in the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. What a phenomenal game tonight. 15 lead changes, 11 ties. Big update before we start off the fourth quarter. Beware of the big U. It could come up again. Very well could come up in the final 5 minutes of the fourth quarter. Watch out for the big U committed by the Boston Celtics, which means the Celtics have done something terrible, something despicable. We get back to action. Boston with the basketball first, right to left on the floor for the Celtics. Top of the key, Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown working on Bay. Drives downhill to the rim, floats it up over the top for Rob Williams, who scores up and in off the backboard. 100-100. First possession for Atlanta. Trae on the floor with Okongwu, Bogdanovic, John Collins, and Sadiq Bey. And a steal. Grant Williams comes out with a steal. Critical stop there for the Celtics defense. Tap might cap off to Grant Williams there. Malcolm Brogdon inside the key. Puts up the shot. Got it a bounce. It's good for 2 by Malcolm Brogdon. That's who I gotta see more in crunch time tonight for Malcolm Brogdon. He can take care of the basketball. A leader on the floor. When you get under 5 minutes left to go, I'd love to see number 13 in green and white stay there on the court. Collins floats up the runner, drops it through right over Rob Williams for 2. 102-102 through the first minute of the fourth quarter. Celtics with a possession. Brogdon, jumper, 13-footer straight away. Oh, he gets another one. Malcolm Brogdon, back-to-back buckets, 2-point lead for Boston. We keep on going back and forth, back and forth. It's going to come down to a buzzer beater potentially tonight. Trey at the free throw circle. Trey up fake low block. Trey moves it back outside to Bogdanovic. Into the hands to Trey at the right wing. Double teamed by Brogdon and Rob Williams. Brogdon comes up with a steal. He got called though on the deflection out of bounds. So Brogdon did not steal it cleanly. He deflected it at the baseline out of bounds down the near side. It will stay Hawks ball. That's what I like to see, though. Celtics doubling Trae Young, forcing somebody else to attempt that shot. Trae off the inbound. Trae bumped into and fouled by Jaylen Brown. That occurred around the top of the free throw circle. The clock will stop with 10:24. Hey, stay safe out there, Jason. Yeah, we're supposed to have rain coming our way, I think, on Saturday and Sunday. It's supposed to be a really rainy weekend for me. Trae Young, 2 shots coming up at the free throw line. 10:24 left to go. Jaylen Brown commits his 3rd personal foul. Quick update in the foul trouble tonight. Celtics, 3 each committed by Al Horford, Jaylen Brown, and Derek White. Hawks' personal foul trouble right now is 3 personal fouls by DeAndre Hunter. Yeah, that's just a tough call by Jaylen Brown. They got Trae in the shooting motion on that one. So they got him into the motion going up on his shot. First shot is good by Trae. Bogdanovic will check out. DeJounte Murray back into the game. Murray's got a cold game offensively tonight. Just 9 points. He's got 10 assists, though, the game leader. Second free throw is good by Trae. 104-104, 10:20 left to play in the fourth. Celtics bring it up the floor with Brogdon. Brogdon on the floor with Rob Williams, Jaylen Brown, Derek White, and Grant Williams. Missed 3 straight away by Brogdon. Deflected out of bounds into the first row by Rob Williams. Hawks will have the ball with 10:13 left. Man, this is just so tense right now. Trae Young, so intense when it comes down to the final minute of the game. He is cold-blooded. The shots that he can make if he gets red hot. The Celtics, 2-2 tense, uptight in the final minute of the game with Tatum usually choking. Missed a runner right there by Trae. Rebound went to Rob Williams. White, bounce pass left wing perimeter Brown. Brown top of the key, 9:50 left to go. Brown swings it out left wing Brogdon, outside the White, takes the 3. Off the back rim, no good. A rebound control by Okongwu. Hawks with it, looking to take the lead. Trae working on the White at the top of the key. Been a great game with multiple ties, multiple lead changes tonight. Collins drives, spin move on Grant Williams, and that is a offensive foul. John Collins lowering the elbow right to the chin area. Grant Williams, as he took one for the team, and Grant Williams is down right now on the hardwood in severe pain. Clock is stopped with 9:32 left to go. John Collins, offensive foul. Ooh! Lowers the boom right there. John Collins lowers the right shoulder into the chin area. Grant Williams, that is an offensive foul committed by John Collins. Turnover Hawks. Celtics with the basketball. 9:20 left to go. Grant Williams taking one for the team. Jaylen Brown accelerates. Missed the layup, though. Rejected by the bottom part of the glass. DeJounte Murray up the floor. Murray drives on the White. Floats at the shot. High arcing. Gut it. Off the glass, and the Hawks lead by 2. 9 minutes left to play in the fourth. Celtics with a possession. Jaylen Brown downhill to the rim. He scores up and in off the backboard. 106-106. Great response there by JB. Got rejected the time before, but he scored in the last one. He's up to 27. Jaylen Brown 27, Tatum right behind with 25 and 10 rebounds. Trey floats it up over the top, miss slam dunk. We got human bodies annihilated on the hardwood right now, collapsing, colliding, boom, boom, they're falling. Okongwu and Rob Williams, big bodies getting into each other right there. And Okongwu will shoot 2 at the free throw line as him and Rob Williams got contacted into each other in an alley-oop attempt with the right hand by Okongwu. Rob Williams tried to block it, couldn't have position though. His back was turned to the basketball, and Okongwu will shoot 2 at the free throw line. He missed the alley-oop trying to punch it through with the right hand. It went off the rim and out, but he'll shoot 2 here at the line for Okongwu. 6 points, 10 rebounds tonight by Okongwu. First one, no good. Missed off the back rim. If you guys are new in the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Hit us up in the chat who you guys like for this one tonight. 500 plus watching. What a game. We have 8:45 left to play. One more free throw coming up at the line by Okongwu. Jaylen Brown with 27 for Boston. Jason Tatum with 25. Trae Young, the top scorer for the Hawks. He's got 30. 8:45 left. Free throw number 2 coming up by Okongwu. Yup, Celtics just letting them hang in. Trae Young and the Hawks have been clutch. Able to take control of the game in the final minutes. Celtics are not clutch. Both of the free throws missed, no good though by Okongwu. Rebound Boston, looking to see if they can take the lead. Brown has it at the top. Brown towards the left wing perimeter. Brown dribbles, low block, spin move, has position, puts it up and over, no good. A tip in. Oh, it's good though. It's good for 2 by Al Horford with a tip in. Celtics by 2. 8:20 left to play. Atlanta with a possession. Trey swings it outside. Collins open 3 in the air. Got it. 1 point lead for the Hawks. 109-108. John Collins been huge tonight for him. He's up to 14. Celtics with the ball. Brogdon finds Tatum. Tatum double team. Tatum gets it outside of White. White passes Brogdon. Top of the key. Brogdon drives downhill to the rim. Blocked by Okongwu. That's a clean block. And the Hawks come up with it. Atlanta looking to see if they can control. Deflected by Horford. Intercepts the pass. Here goes Boston. Brown up the floor. Finds White. Back to Brown. Brown downhill. Low post. Puts it up. Blocked again by Collins. Back-to-back blocks by Atlanta. 7:35 left to go. Hawks with a basketball by 1 once again. Trey, top of the key. Trey drives downhill. Stripped by Horford. Horford with another big stop. Here goes Brown up the floor. Brown, dribble, drive, floats up the shot. He scores. Good for 2 by Jaylen Brown. Euro step able to get past John Collins to the cup. Celtics by 1. 7:15 left to go. If you guys are new in the stream, this is getting intense tonight. Hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Atlanta, top of the key. Murray dribbles up to the free throw circle. Bounce pass. Low post. Collins. Jumper. Turn around. Got it. Right over to smaller Brogdon. John Collins up to 16. Been critical in this game. Celtics with the ball. Under 7 minutes left to play. White at the top of the key. Celtics slowing it down. Not a good sign for them. That's how they lost in the last game. Slowing down tempo. Horford receives the pass. We have a whistle. Away from the basketball. Hawks pick up a personal foul. And the clock will stop with 6:48. What a game. John Collins upping the game at the right point for the Hawks. Atlanta 1 point lead, 111-110. Big time game here tonight. Celtics, just not enough stops defensively. It's been back and forth. Yeah, this is looking like we're going to have a buzzer beater tonight. What a game. 6:48 left. 6:48 left to go. Celtics putting 4 guys in double figures. The top scorer is Jaylen Brown with 29. 25 by Tatum with 10 rebounds. 17 by Brogdon from the bench. And 15 tonight by Smart. Hawks putting 1 more player in the double figures. They got 5. 30 by Trey, 17 by Hunter, 16 by Collins, who's coming up huge here in the fourth quarter. 11 and 11 by Murray. That's with points and assists tonight. And then 11 points by Bogdanovic from the bench. Richie, thanks so much for joining in again. What a game tonight. Yep, Mario just doesn't know about this one. Man, this is coming right down to the final seconds. Grab the popcorn for the final 6:48 because it's going to be a good one. 6 minutes and 48 seconds remaining once we get back from the timeout. If you haven't already spiked the like, make sure to do so. Make sure to hit that thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe, and ring the notification bell if you guys would like to be notified for future live streams. I plan on being back tomorrow covering the Warriors against the Kings tomorrow night. Golden State looking to see if they can close it out tomorrow. I might be a little bit late to that stream. Starts off at 8 o'clock for a little bit past 8 o'clock for the tip-off time on the East Coast tomorrow for the 8 o'clock Eastern time tip-off. I got 2 games I'm covering. Doubleheader for softball for a college matchup tomorrow in the late afternoon into early evening. So might be a little bit late coming home tomorrow for that stream. So just make sure to ring that notification bell so you're notified when I do go back live. I get the $1.99 and then there was another one. I think it was $4.99 for the special live streams. I call them. So that's the highest membership tiers, the special live streams for $4.99 I believe or so. I haven't done like a special membership one in a long time or so though. So I think we only have like 20 members or something like that. At one point, I think we had like 50 or 60 from a couple playoffs ago when that was back in right after the pandemic when we had like a bunch of members just come into the channel at once. Yeah, big one right now with a lot of people watching. We'll see if that number can get above 600 and up to 1K, which would be phenomenal. 1 point lead for Atlanta. As we have 6:48 left to play. 6:48 remaining. Last 6 minutes of Game 5. The Hawks outscored the Celtics 23-8. Labrito, thanks so much for joining in. Appreciate it for being a part of the stream. Celtics back from the timeout. Here's the 5 they have on the floor. Marcus Smart, Al Horford, Jason Tatum, Malcolm Brogdon, and Jaylen Brown, and Al Horford. Or that is Marcus Smart who gets the first big ew of the fourth quarter. Turns it over on an entry pass to the wrong jersey. As easy as a steal that you could get into the key. Throwing it down with a two-handed jam. It is Capella at the rim. On the lob over the top by Trey. It's a 3-point lead for the Hawks. I think we can see where this game is going. We are going to a Game 7 right now. The Celtics choking under pressure with these turnovers. Tatum moves it out to Smart. Smart takes the 3 for the tie. Missed off the back rim, no good. Marcus Smart choking under pressure right now. 6 minutes left to go. Hawks got all the momentum entering Saturday night in game number 7. Trey, top of the key, step back 3. Missed off the rim, no good. A rebound control by Tatum. Celtics down by 3, looking for something. Lob to Horford. At the corner, wide open was Brogdon. They elect not to pass him, though. Smart takes another 3, no good. Big fat U. Marcus Smart, back-to-back missed 3s, and a turnover on the first 3 possessions coming back from the timeout. What the hell are you doing? We're going to a Game 7 because of you. 5:25 remaining. 57 victories for nothing but a first-round exit in sight for the Boston freaking Celtics. Open 3 straight away. Missed off the back rim, no good for the Hawks. Rebound goes to Horford. Up the floor, Brown. Brown, top of the key, working on Murray. Get the ball to the rim with another dude, not named Smart. Brown, bounce past Horford. Over to Brogdon. He's left wide open. Brogdon, jumper, fouled before the shot. And the clock will stop with 5:01. 5:01 left to go. I believe this will be a Celtics inbound coming up. Dude, Malcolm Brogdon has been left wide open on back-to-back possessions. You got multiple playmakers on this team. How could you not see Malcolm Brogdon? What are you doing, Joe Mazzulla? Putting Grant Williams into the game with 5 minutes left to go? You gotta be kidding me. Yeah, we are definitely going into a Game 7. This is just like toddler coaching right now at the rec league for like 6-year-olds playing. Jaylen Brown steps into a three. He drills it. Bang, bang. 113 to 113. 4:40 left to go. Hawks with a possession. Trey on the floor with Collins, Capella, Murray, and Hunter. Lob to Collins, double team, deflected out of bounds from behind by Brogdon. The clock will stop. So we're under 5 minutes left to play. Jaylen Brown saving this Celtics team tonight. Jaylen Brown tonight, top scorer in the game right now. He's got 32. Jaylen Brown, most underappreciated player in the league. The reason why we're tied up in this game, 113-113. Imagine if he had more shot attempts instead of Smart on the previous possessions before. Celtics would lead this one by now. We take a timeout on the floor. 4:32 left to go as we go into the timeout. We had Grant Williams enter this game right before the timeouts. Just pathetic. The Celtics, if they can't close this out tonight, I know you're going back to Boston for a game number 7, but this series should have been done a long time ago. Should have been done a long time ago. And the Hawks got all the momentum if they force a game 7. I don't care if it's at home at Boston. They've been hanging in this whole series. Hanging in this game today. Once we get down to the final minutes, we're going to really see who's clutching this one once again. Z Polson, thanks for joining in. Armando, Justin, welcome to stream, man. Man, Jaylen Brown is just saving this team right now. Jaylen Brown, the top scorer with 32. 25 points, 11 rebounds by Tatum. Tatum just 33% from 3, though. He's 3 of 9 from the perimeter. 15 by Smart. He's had a couple bad shots during the previous timeout right afterwards. 6 players double figures for the Hawks tonight. 30 by Trey, 17 by Hunter, 16 by Collins, 11 each by Murray and Bogdanovich. And Murray tonight, just 40% shooting. He's got 11 assists, though, when his scoring hasn't worked. 11 by Bogdanovich as well. 10 rebounds by Clint Capella with 10 and 10 in this game. Get ready for the big ew. Once again, if we have one coming up. 4:32 left to go. If you guys are new in the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. This is looking like it's coming down to a buzzer beater tonight, I feel like. I mean, it's been back and forth the whole night. It's just ridiculous. Celtics should have put this team away a long time ago, and now they're decreasing their chances for Banner 18. They're decreasing their chances of being bounced out, or just decreasing their chances of advancing. It's going to be the saying 57 wins for nothing come Saturday at around 10 o'clock at night if they keep this up. Jaylen Brown's been big, man. We got 4:32 left, so 4 minutes and 32 seconds remaining. So 4.5 minutes left to go as we're going to come back from the timeout. And this will be Hawks basketball off the inbound underneath their hoop. Capella gets the inbound. He's on the floor with Trey, Murray, Hunter, and a missed floater at the baseline by Trey, no good. Collins, the 5th player on the floor. Celtics with the ball, pushing tempo. Grant Williams out in the court of play, got it deflected, got it back though in the corner off the Tatum. Grant Williams is on the floor right now with Tatum, Smart, Brown, and Horford. Smart, bounce pass, left corner, open 3, Grant Williams, missed off the rim, no good. Why is he in the game? Why is Grant Williams in the game right now, Joe Mazzulla? Brogdon and White are currently on the bench. Murray to the rim, missed the layup, tipped over to Horford for the defensive rebound. 4 minutes left to play. Celtics with a possession. I am in utter shock right now why Grant Williams is in the game with under 4 minutes left to go. Bounce past Tatum, cutter, kick out to the corner, Smart to Horford, open three. Oh, he got it! Al Horford, bang, bang, drills the three. Celtics with a 3-point lead. 3:30 left to go. Al Horford's up to double figures with 10. Murray at the edge of the midcourt logo, working on Brown, top of the key. Switch now, guarded by Horford. Murray, bounce pass right elbow to Collins. Collins, 10 in the shot clock. Collins working on Brown. Collins backs his way, double team, low block. Collins lost it, and we get a tie up on the floor. Possession, as this will be a jump ball, I believe, with 4.1 in the shot clock, 3:11 on the game clock. I believe it's going to be a jump ball coming up on the floor. Al Horford, he's been critical, man. Al Horford absolutely critical with a made three. And then forcing the jump ball tie-up. He came along, provided a double team with a help defense next to Brown. So this will be a jump ball at the Hawks free throw circle. 3:11 left to go for the shot clock for the Hawks. It'll be jump ball at the Hawks free throw circle. Jump ball between Collins and Horford. Here we go, the jump ball, tipped up and tipped to Atlanta, right to Trey, open three, no good. Around and out, rebound Horford with 3 minutes left. Al Horford coming in clutch defensively. Celtics will slow it down. That's what crushed them in the final 5 minutes of Game 5. Tatum, spin. Dribbles up to the elbow, back outside. The Hawks defense is already set. Just keep on attacking if you're Boston. Tatum, top of the key, guarded by Collins. 4 in the shot clock, too late in the shot clock. Step back three, rattles in. Oh, baby, bang, bang. Jason Tatum, boomerang. It's good for the 3-ball. Right there. What I love to see, baby. 9-zip run by the Celtics. Murray blocked by Brown. Celtics come up with a basketball. Jaylen Brown with a huge rejection right there behind. Denying DeJounte Murray. Tatum off to the right corner, finds Horford. Outside the Smart, back into the hands to Tatum. Tatum double team, finds Smart. Smart gets around the defender. Kick out, corner, open three. No good. Oh, the follow. Jason Tatum follows, punches at home with a 2-8, putback jam. Jason Tatum learning from his mistakes in Game 5, taking over in the final 2.5 minutes here. Huge putback jam, soaring up off the Horford miss. Jason Tatum, baby, out of nowhere. Straight line to the hoop, getting right past Murray, soaring up and throwing it down. Gotta close it out. 1:58 left to go. Inbound coming up for Atlanta. Trey pins it right off a Smart, out of bounds. It will stay Hawks ball. Jason Tatum learning from the past. Just gonna close it out. 1:57 left. It ain't over till it's over. No time to relax with an 8-point lead. Gotta play the full 48 for a reason. Inbound Atlanta. Murray with a 3. Contested by Horford. Got it. This game's still not over. The Hawks hanging in. The 5-point game with DeJounte Murray taking the 3 and making the 3. 1:50 left to play. Brown at the State Farm Arena logo. Brown guarded by Murray around the perimeter. 1:40 left to go on the clock. Brown, top of the key, 5 in the shot clock. Brown drives, spin, kick out, wing, 3, Smart, got it. Jaylen Brown with an assist. Marcus Smart, bullseye. Oh yeah, baby, bang bang, bang bang, boomerang, ching ching. 124-116. The Boston Celtics. 1:30 left to play. Marcus Smart, a big-time triple, baby. Timeout by Atlanta. If you guys are new in the stream, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe. Ring the notification bell as well if you guys would like to be notified for future live streams. Next planned stream, I plan on being back tomorrow covering the Kings against Golden State for Game 6, so feel free to join in if you guys would like tomorrow. For that one, I'll probably be a little bit late, probably to start off that stream because I got a doubleheader for softball covering one of the college games earlier on in the day. So make sure to just ring that notification bell if you'd like to be notified for future live streams here. What a game. Jason Tatum finally realizes that it's time to go clutch. 30 by Tatum with 14 rebounds. Jaylen Brown, the top scorer, with 32 tonight for Boston. Marcus Smart, after his previous misses around the 5-minute mark left to go, redeems himself with a big three. 18 by Smart now. Still not over. Still got 1:31 left to go. Atlanta down by 8. Anything could happen. 1:31 left to play. It ain't over till it's over. Atlanta, 1 timeout left. The Hawks will get the inbound. Trae Young shut down in the second half with just 5 points. He had 25. Going into halftime, shot the ball 8 for 15 in the first half. Just 1 for 12 in the second half by Trae. Inbound for the Hawks. Goes to Capella. Outside Hunter with a 3. Got it. Took them just 2 seconds to score a 3. It's only a 5-point game. Jaylen Brown past midcourt. 1:20 left to go. Brown at the right wing perimeter. DeAndre Hunter with 20. Brown moves it across the floor to Tatum. Tatum 10 in the shot clock. Minute 15 left to go on the game clock. Tatum working on Hunter 101. Pick set by Smart. Smart receives the pass. Smart drives right to the rim. Marcus Smart lays it up and in. It's good with a right-handed layup. Nice acceleration right there with a burst by Smart. Marcus Smart coming in clutch here in the final minute and a half. 1 minute even left to go. Murray outside of Trae. 15 on the shot clock. Trae weaving his way inside the key. Floats up the teardrop. Missed off the front rim. Al Horford comes out with a defensive rebound. The Celtics can smell it. The Celtics can feel it. 45 seconds left to play. 57 victories for Boston. It seems like those wins have translated into something here as they have played their best basketball of tonight's game. Besides the start of the game, how they started the game with a 12-2 run to open it up. How you start. Also, it's all about how you finish. And Boston finishing strong tonight. You gotta love a strong finisher. 41 seconds left. 7-point lead for the Celtics as Boston will get the inbound coming up. Last game, they did not finish strong. Tonight, they knew that they needed to finish. And they needed to finish this one out, and they're 38 seconds away from doing so. Smart off the inbound, crosses midcourt, 34 seconds. 5 in the shot clock. Smart double team deflected, intercepted by Trae. 28 seconds left. Time winding down off the clock. Bogdanovic. A lot of dribbling. Tough 3 over Horford. No good. Oh, he got fouled. That's a big U. Al Horford. He fouls Bogdanovic. It will be 3 free throws at the line with 24 seconds left to go. Oh. Yo, this series still in the balance for the Hawks staying alive. Bogdanovic gonna shoot 3 shots at the free throw line. He got fouled on the 35-foot jumper. Contested by Horford. 3 free throws coming up. First one, no good. He missed it off the front rim. Critical miss by Bogdanovic. 24 seconds left. Free throw number 2. It's good. The saying, it ain't over till it's over. 24 seconds left. One more free throw by Bogdanovic. And he missed the third one as well. 1 for 3 at the free throw line. Offensive rebound. Collins got blocked by Tatum. Goes out of bounds off of Horford. 19 seconds. Inbound for the Hawks. It will be 19 seconds left to go. They'll inbound it at the near side corner. Smart will guard an inbound passer, which is Trae. Inbound coming up for Atlanta. 19 seconds left. Still got 19 seconds left to go. I've seen stranger things happen. Referees right now talking about the clock situation. They put 9 seconds back on the shot clock. So the Hawks will have 9 seconds on the shot clock, 19 seconds in the game clock. Still, this game ain't over. 19 seconds left. Down by 6. I've seen stranger stuff happen. Jason with a dono. Thanks so much, man, for the dono. Really appreciate it, brother. You're the legend on the channel, man. 19 seconds remaining, and they're still talking about the time on the clock. They put back 2 more seconds in the shot clock, so they got 11 seconds in the shot clock now, and 19 on the game clock. Hawks will get the inbound near side corner. Young, the inbound passer, guarded by Smart, pins it right off of Smart, and he got him right in the ding-dong, where he inbounded that ball. He put it right into Smart's ding-dong, and Smart laughing that one right off. The happy spot that he don't want to get pinned from 2 feet away with the basketball. Inbound again, 2/10 of a second went off the clock. 18.8, and Trey puts it right off of Smart once again. 2/10 of a second goes off the clock again. So now Trey will substitute and not be the inbound passer anymore. What was the purpose of that? You just wasted 4/10 of a second off the clock for the Hawks there. Back-to-back inbounds going off the happy spot of Marcus Smart. They switch and put the inbound passer now as DeAndre Hunter. So Hunter guarded by Horford on this inbound. Same place, near side corner. Hunter puts it off Horford. We got 18 seconds remaining. That's 3 inbound passes that the Hawks haven't been able to get into the court of play cleanly, putting it off of a Celtics player. Hunter looking to inbound. His pass sails out of bounds. Textbook defense there. Al Horford, man, absolutely clutch on the defensive side of the floor. Cannot forget about the 3 that gave the Celtics the lead, 116-113. Took control of this game, and the Celtics, 18.4 seconds left to go. They'll take a timeout on the floor, talk things over with 1 timeout remaining. $18 seconds left to go. The Hawks threw away the pass out of bounds. Al Horford, man, just big-time defensive stops in this game for what he has done tonight. Double-double, 10 points, 12 rebounds for Horford, and also 3 blocks. Siegel with a dodo. Thanks so much for the dodo, man. You're the legend on the channel, Siegel. $32 by Jaylen Brown. 30 points by Jason Tatum. The bigger key to Celtics, making sure that Ice Trey stayed as cold as ice in the second half. 30 by Trey, but he had 25 in the first half, just 5 in the second half, and got held to shoot the ball 9 for 28 tonight. Trey clamped down. He got locked down in the second half, and the Celtics started to pull away. 6-point lead. Final 18 seconds left to go. Looking to put away this thing and finally move on to the second round to take on Philadelphia. $18 seconds left, 1 timeout each for both of these teams. Derek White, the inbound passer. White gives it off to Smart, 15 seconds. Trey commits the foul. 15 seconds left to go. Smart will shoot at the free throw line as they're in the bonus. Wow. There was at multiple points in this game, I honestly thought there would be a Game 7. And I've been saying Banner 18 for a long time about the Celtic squad. They get a great chance to reset. Get some time off before Monday when they start up things once again. Reset, refresh. Hit that refresh button. And back on Monday, they'll take on Philly. So how about you close out games and the Celtics learn from their mistakes? Both of the free throws good. 128-120. 10 seconds left to go. Trey, his pass deflected. Intercepted by Brown. Off to Grant Williams. Just going to dribble out the clock, and that'll be it. Sister Surround, thanks so much for the donut. You guys the legends tonight in the stream as we go final. Close all throughout. The Boston Celtics in the final 2 minutes of action pull away. And they move on. Advance the Eastern Conference semifinals to face the number 3 seed of Philadelphia 76ers. The final score tonight, Boston 128, Atlanta 120. The Jays combining for 62 total points in this one tonight. Jaylen Brown, top scorer, 32 for Boston, 30 by Jason Tatum with 14 rebounds and 7 assists, 0 turnovers tonight by Tatum. 22 by Marcus Smart. He was clutch. A couple big shots late down the stretch by Smart. 10 points, 12 rebounds, 3 blocks by Al Horford. He was massive down the stretch. Man, Big Al making big defensive stop after big defensive stop. Came up with that clutch 3 to take the lead for good. 116-113. After that, the Celtics able to be out in full command and win the game. On the scoreboard, 128-120 tonight. Malcolm Brogdon off the bench finished with 17 points. Thanks all for joining in, being a part in the stream tonight. Before I do wrap up, hit the thumbs up, spike the like, hit the subscribe, ring that notification bell as well. Absolutely wild game. Thank goodness. Boston learning from their mistakes. Looked like multiple times the Hawks had momentum, getting back into the game. There was a bad couple possessions after a timeout that the Celtics had with Smart breaking some shots from the floor. Tatum missed the 3, and the Hawks took the lead and thought that could have been it left in the system for Atlanta to force a Game 7, but no. Up to the next timeout, the Celtics responded. They came back with a couple big-time shots, able to start to pull ahead, and they took the game for good. They started off strong. They led 12-2. They finished off the game great as well. As they closed it out, it was a 15-7 run for the Celtics, able to close out this game and win 128-120. Thanks all for joining in, being a part in the stream. I plan on coming back tomorrow for Golden State against Sacramento, so feel free to join in. I might be a little bit late for that one tomorrow at 8 o'clock, so just make sure to ring the notification bell so you guys are notified when I do go back live. But we're going to wrap up here. We'll close out to the channel members. All the channel members get a shout out once we close out this one. Also, definitely hoping to be back on Monday for the first game against Philadelphia. The Celtics to take on Philly on Monday. We got Jason, Rajip, Russell, Oreo Pudding, Bradley, Sister Surround, Braden, Mario, Bino, Mark, John, Kenneth, Tristan, Jess, Ahino Josa, Vegas, SG Sports Talk, Derek, Michael, Warren, I Am Ghost, Kelly, Asia, Laszlo, Joe, Roderick, Ronaldo, Didi, Katie, Barco, Chuck, Seagull, Woopig, Ian, Oink Oink, Emmanuel, and Robin. Thanks all for joining in, being a part in the stream tonight. Celtics able to close it out in 6 as Boston wins 128-120. The final score over Atlanta, it will be the Celtics against the Sixers in the second round. The 2 versus the 3 seed. Thanks for tuning in tonight, everybody, and enjoy the rest of your Thursday night.